Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You no business, me no care if them screw face. Wow! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried. They hear me fun too much, too much. Whoa! Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me. Me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are eating. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come.
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Oh, not again, man, not again. Chaja, I got to get this engine fixed. Oh, shucks. Hey, like call me, bro. Hey, what going on there? What going on, Germs? Hey, I days, dog. Right now, me head hot to me, bro. Me engine ain't starting. Where me engine ain't starting? Not the other day you fix your engine. But I mean, nobody's man ain't do a good work or what, right? I want to know what part I could get me engine fixed, bro. Alright, don't say 40. I got to help you out, because you know you're my brother. Excitement. Hey, what going on? It's all about E and F General Auto Repair Inc., bro. These man, them specialize in everything when it comes to your car, your engine, your wheel, you know what I mean? Your carburetor. Whatever it is, bro. These man is the man, them go fix your vehicle. Alright, well, like no part these people them there, man. These people are located at 5731 Cooper Avenue. Yeah, Glendale, Queens. You understand? You could contact them on 347-844-9333 or 347-357-8723 or 646-972-8828. It is enough number. Well, all three them number, you must get onto them, man. You never going to me wasting no more time about it. I gonna deal with this engine now. Alright, do your thing, Germs. You don't know. It's all about A and F General Auto Repair Inc. Best auto mechanic them. Definitely, guys. You understand? Alright.
Me darker than midnight. Me darker than cool.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours. Airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaicho Fall tour, Entori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back got that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthews 24 Hour Bus Service City and Nature Tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthews 24 Hour Bus Service City and Nature Tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthews 24 Hour Bus Service and Nature Tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year.
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251. Thinking of
Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. I say morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. How you doing this morning, morning? Morning, neighbor, morning. How you doing this morning, morning? Morning, neighbor, morning. Did you wake up on the right side, morning? Morning, neighbor, morning. Did you call upon the Lord this morning? Morning, neighbor, morning. Did you trample the devil this morning? Morning, neighbor, morning. Did you chase the devil away, morning? Morning, neighbor, morning. Did you show love to your brothers this morning? Morning, neighbor, morning. Did you show love to your sister this morning? Morning, neighbor, morning. I say morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. I say morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. What up, 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 YouTube gang? How you guys doing, man? Welcome back to the next edition of Let's Start the Things Calling Talk Show, one of the baddest show upon planet Earth. We in the building. It's your host with the most, Mr. Fire Feelings, aka Mr. Let's Talk the Things. Oh my God, can I get a round of applause, please? Is there any magician in the building? That's what we're talking about. So today definitely we're gonna have some fun. Today we're gonna have some definitely fun, man. I got a well-packed show for you guys, man. Move your hands. Yeah, man, I got a well-packed show for you guys today. So nobody not to worry nothing. Nobody not to worry nothing. You see me? So you know how the ball game go. You understand? Go, mama. You see me? Ball game up. Yeah, man, we got a well-packed show for you guys definitely this morning. As you see the thumbnail, as you see the title, you guys know what's going on. You don't know we're doing it today, man. Yes, the thumbnail and the title, man, today. You want to tell you, we got a packed show for you guys. We got packed show for you guys. I want to shout out to all the nurses, all the doctors before we continue this show. I want to shout out to all the officers, all the Uber drivers, the Lyft drivers, the shy drop cabs home, you know what I mean, land drop cabs, the minibus them, you know what I mean. Big up everybody that traversing around Georgetown, traversing around Flatbush, you know what I mean, traversing around Utica, we should say. Yeah. You know, Utica is a very busy, busy spot at this time in the morning. So I want to shout out to those persons who may be traversing on Utica. Big up everybody on 49th, 46. You know the thing already, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Big up everybody. Shout out to my whole Guyanese, Borbis, Linden, Escribo, Bartico, Georgetown. Everybody, big up yourself. Big up everybody in the US of A, Atlanta, Georgia family. Big up on yourself. You know the code. You know what's up today. You understand? So, like I say, man, today definitely is going to be a fun pack show, man. I'm telling you guys. You know the code. You know how we do it over here. You know what I mean? So, definitely, yeah, man, just conk yourself lucky for today. Yeah, we in the building. How you guys doing, man? Welcome down to the show. And I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be great wrong here, man. Yeah, like I said, as you see the thumbnail, as you see the title, y'all don't know what's going on. Yeah, take it to mommy. Take it to mommy. Mommy gonna deal with it for you. You understand? Yeah, man. Today definitely we got Mohamed will not get extradited. What away? I hear I said away. I mean, what I mean? Yes, I got a bad piece of video of a brethren that is always come out and expose the PPP. I think they killed his brother. He said, I'm not too familiar with this man name or excuse me with him, but he's a regular dude up on the internet. And he had some shell information upon the information that is being given to the Guyanese people from the information that really should be given. So basically, what he's saying is that it's false information and it's false charges in a kind of way. They trying for me, because remember we showed the other night one virgin that came with that is beyond Mark Benchcock show. He came and he talk about things about the extradite whole scene. Now we see whereby this virgin is. So it's going to be kind of interesting today. Also, today definitely we got the vendors. And the government is up the road. Because the vendors right now is getting a whole heap of fight as Christmas approaches. Because next month it's Christmas. So you don't know, as the vendors buy up stocks and so forth to go through the Christmas holiday, they was sent a letter to remove, their stands and their goods as the government tried to clean up wrong certain areas and so forth for the Christmas. But, the vendors are saying we're going to come to them. So we got some video to drop with you with that. Also, we got a man calling out Hickens. This virgin Sato, he almost got killed. Me know what's going on, but this man call out Hickens. People, it's going to be crazy over here today. Also, today we're going to be trying tapping up on, they say a popular influencer was gunned down few nights ago in Trinidad and Tobago. You understand? So we got that news to bring to you, whereby it's a whole thing with influencer, and we got to talk about this. What really is a social media influencer? You know what I mean? So we're gonna get down the road with that. So we got a lot of stocks to you guys, and I want to let you guys know from early. We ain't wasting time on these topics. It's too much things we want to go through, too much things we got for touch upon. We're trying to keep this show spicy as it could be. Remember, 2 minutes. You guys gotta work with me today. It's a lifestyle. Everybody, 2 minutes. You guys know the code. Also, before I kick out this show and go any more further, lifestyle, big up yourself. Don't feel no way by me calling you out the other night about donating or whatever to the channel. I was just pulling your shoes. Cause I'm in a pull man leg. So I can't say pulling your leg. Cause I don't pull my leg. But like I was saying, I was just pulling your shoes. You understand? Rastaman, big up yourself, and Robert, everybody big up yourself over here. So, but that, you know what I mean? Angie, my sister, Shelly Campbell, everybody,
You know what I mean? Maxi, everybody that is contribute to this channel. Let me tell y'all this. Y'all support by calling in means a lot. Y'all support by taking a little time out of y'all time just to chip in on this show, because who don't catch the first always catch the last two. Cause always go 3 hours. Who don't catch the first is catch the last two. Who don't catch the last, who don't catch the second hour is catch the third before we close off. But what I'm trying to say is that you guys just being over here. So when I look in this chat and I see y'all, you know, it means a lot. You guys calling in and giving y'all 2 points or whatever means a lot to me. So don't watch nothing upon nothing. You understand? Whether you guys donate to the channel, whether you guys call in, I love you same way. So although you say I come here and I fight and battle for my little donation and them thing, that's just a part of me work. But deep down inside, I'm telling you guys this. I appreciate every one of you. You know what I mean? Everybody that is calling, everybody's take them little time out also. Be here with us so we could have a vibe. Because the show going wider and wider and wider. A lot of persons is watching the show. So I appreciate everybody. Whether you're there in or they're out. Because you know they got some spectators is people on the outside watching. Then they got the rest is company inside. You know what I mean? Persons who might know how people see them or yeah, me want nobody know you watching it. You know what I mean? This is how they act. But I don't remember no, I'm not a criminal. Me who nobody. Me none of them things. So any show I upon, any YouTube or Facebook live that I seen, I like it, I tap on it. I don't forget if people see me name because me ain't have to hide. You know what I mean? So, you know, they got people is there on the outside, don't want to come inside because they frightened if people see them and all them thing. We ain't there on them thing. You know what I mean? Big up to everybody, whether you're there on the outside or you're there on the inside. I appreciate everybody from the bottom of my heart. You understand? So big up everybody. Anyway, let me continue the fire. Let me continue up. Yeah, wrong is so nice. Grand rising. So good to be up this morning. Yeah, man, abundance. Wait. Yeah, man, wealth and health for this new week. Stay safe and be careful, everyone. Yeah, man, I love that. I love that. Yeah, man, you need to big up your damn self. Rasta Empress in the building. Rough no. What's going on, girl? You're in the building. Yeah. Barney. Yeah, man. Williams, big up yourself. You know the ball game goes sexy wife. Jesus Christ, I see some people in here saying see for a little while. Wendy Baker in the building, always on the check-in. Nicholas, big up yourself. You know the ball game go already wrong. Yes, as people rolling 1-1-2-2. Yeah, man. I am so grateful to be a part of the LTDT family by rights. Let's talk the things TV. Where we are? Yo, I'll tell you something. Let me tell you guys something. Y'all shout it out proud. Not even when y'all there on the live alone. When y'all there with your friends, y'all let them know, yo, right? I look at one of the baddest show. Yes, let's start the things TV. Y'all encourage other people to subscribe. This is how you do this, how we building with community. So big up everybody, Roxanne London in the building. Good morning to you, man. You know it go, man. Yeah, you know it go. It's a pleasure and a pleasure to be here this brand new week. It is the 10th of November. I'll tell you something. It's cold on the outside. I know a lot of persons are buckling with coolness. I know how it go. Yeah. I know what going on. Let me go check my forecast. It's approximately 36 degrees. Feeling like 25. Height 33. Low 30. Yes, I am your weatherman. Well, I'm sad to let me see. Now it's 8:55. I know it must be 9:55 in GT and other places, you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, I'm saying 9 o'clock. We're gonna get, I think right now we got some sun outside, but still, although the sun outside, the place still breezy. So if anyway you there, whether you're there Maryland, whether you're there Brooklyn, whether you're there Pennsylvania, wherever you're there that the cold gonna catch you, you know it is. Yeah, big up on yourself. But make sure y'all get your coat, y'all winter jacket. They got a Spanish lady living not far from me that is take out her daughter to school. Cause I know every man I gotta take my son to the bus stop.
so him could jump on the bus. So this morning now, I there in the car by outside cold, right? And I see the Spanish lady, she name Bino. Yeah. Remember all of we as modern fathers communicate and these kind of thing, and whoever carry them children out, sometimes when the bus driver get we up, get we on with nerves and these things, people would start communicating, like Leon, and people would get to know one another name and them kind of thing. So we continue see she good afternoon, good afternoon. By this good see she pass this morning. She got a big blanket around she daughter by the daughter blanket that till he is and the daughter there say she know got on she pajama pants and just a hoodie. This hoodie look thin so bro. I could literally see outside the brain brewing. She pajama pants that flip flopping so I know and she just saw the little daughter the breeze got she remember it's a big blanket so she waving while she walking. I said, well, Ras is this? Why this woman ain't gear up herself and come out here? So some people is really play. I say this to say that some people is play with their life, The cold would mash you up out there, bro. Yo, there's no way at that time in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So it's cold from us, but 3, 4 must be. Well, me even know because I snoring around them time, but I could only speak up on when I come outside, go outside for carry me son to the bus stop. Bro, the weather out there would mash you up if you don't put on proper gear. Not me. I's got on 2 pants, 2 jersey, plus me winter jacket. Like when snow, cause I got it from long. And it's like me. I make sure I gear up. Me son, I make sure he gear up. He got on a body thing underneath the clothes, wrap it around with the scarf. He got a big a big jacket, put on pony, make it down. So he got on underpants and an overpants. So for black, you know what I mean? Bro, me don't play them game. Just how I is dressed for go out me house, me son is got dress for me daughter. Especially when it's time like that when it's cold. I see this woman. So when I go now with me son, I said, she named Bella, sorry. I said, Bella, how you look for come out the house? She's like, I know, it cold, no? I say, you cold, no? You making joke. You that one. Bella face pink, pink, pink. How the place cold and Bella there. So I said, Bella, why you came out house like that? Place too cold. Yo, me ain't making them joke, bro. Me making them joke. Me them under by straight. I said them Spanish people is some crazy people by. Not only pin. Them people ain't good. I said me, you would get stroke, lining coal and all them thing in your body. Me in Me ain't got none of that. I glad me ain't got none of that. And I good. I making sure I gear up when I go. So people gear up when you go outside in this winter. Yeah, I don't play them game. And you see me, I come from a country who only got 2 weather, sun and rain. You know what I mean? Started to come to America and start to get knowing to 4. Summer, winter, fall, and spring. Summer, winter, fall, and spring. So it's crazy at this time, so but guys, gear up. Gear up. Yeah, man. Anyway, yeah, I don't know we're doing it wrong here. So like we said, we got some vibes to jump into everything good, everything move. So we run through some ads quick and fast, and then you don't know what's up. We burn up the live. It is 26. I'm sorry. It is 9 o'clock. Definitely 26 minutes into the show so far. Hope you guys doing great. We have 335 persons on the check-in. Asking you guys, please, to just give the vibes a thumbs up. Whether you're on Facebook or you're on YouTube, can you please like up the live for me? Thank you so much. It's Albert Shine Bright Promotion got her big birthday party going down on the 17th of January 2026. Guys, this party is going to be a crazy one. It is a all white. You need to roll it to your number and show some support. As we go through to the new year, we will be giving you more information. We'll be blasting here
to let you know how you could definitely come out and support is going to be in Atlanta, Georgia, and definitely music by Atlanta Finest. Yes, it's all about the 17th of January. Get prepared for the big all white, shine bright, big birthday celebration goes down. It's about Elias Inc. for all your school supplies, office supplies, and so much more. Yeah, man. Elias Inc. is located in Linden and on the west side. For those persons that is in Linden, you guys could visit them at 544 Block 22, Wismart, Linden. Telephone number 592-681-6550. Those persons that is on the west side, you guys could definitely follow them or contact them on 592-674-3980. Number again, 592-674-3980. Remember, 20% off of all school supplies and office supplies only on Elias Inc. You understand? So if you're down there in Guyana and you're in Linden or you're on the west side, remember, in order for you to get the 20% discount, you have to be subscribed to the channel. All right, you will be asked to show if you're subscribed to the channel, and that's how you will be getting that 20% off. But 20% off only school supplies and office supplies. For now, let you know that they got wide varieties of TVs, tapes, TV stands, fridge, freezers, fans, ACs, whole heap of sitting microwave, blenders, you name it, they got it. Yeah, man, up and running, guys. You gotta check them out. Cause like you hear, office supplies, school supplies, and more. But only on the office supplies and school supplies you will be getting the 20% off. Okay, guys? All right. It's all about A&F General Auto Repair Inc. Definitely. Yes, they're located at 5731 Cooper Avenue, Glendale, Queens, New York. And the telephone number to contact is 347-844-9333 or 347-357-8723. Yes, guys. Big up to my brother Feroz on the check-in. Remember, the best auto mechanic, you need to check them out. Yes, baby. Yeah. All right, baby. Yes, guys. It's all about the skincare solution for all ages. Yes, shout out to my sister from my next mother, Shelly, in the building. And you don't know, say, her skincare is banging right now. Guys, if you are interested, definitely you could contact Shelly on 917-602-8456. That's 917-602-8456. Or you could follow her on IG at MK_Shelly3. Remember, the skincare is for all solution. For all ages. Yes, skincare solution for all ages. Correct is right. Okay, guys, the number one selling skincare company in the world. And you need to give her a sample. Yeah, man, give her a call and get your, get your package, bro. I'm telling you, we enjoying it right now, and things are going, things are go down. From I put it on my face are showing up. Gotta be careful, baby. You gotta be careful with the socks, or she gonna slide. Don't do it. Yeah, you gotta be careful. It's all about Sparta. Selector Sparta, aka Young Jenna, proudly presents to you his birthday bash call. Myself Come First goes on the 22nd of November, 2025. All road leads to Studio 718 922 Remsen Avenue, Brooklyn. You know it goes already, all right? Party kicks up at 9 p.m. Wally Pagaini's artist is going to be in the building. So, guys, I want you to go out and support my little brother, Selector Sparta, a.k.a. Young Jenna DJ. Big birthday party goes down. So, you know it's going to be a movie. You can't miss it out, bro. You can't. How you going to do that? Why would you do something like that? Huh? All right. So you don't know it goes already, guys. Big up everybody that's checking in the building. It's all about Cater Home Health Care Inc. Yes, let them cater to your loved one, trusted home care for peace of mind. They are located at 1422 Veterans Drive, Street Suite 3A, Conyers, and the telephone number is 770-648-7532. You could visit them on their website at www.caterhomecare.com. You know the ball game go already. What are you doing with your mommy phone? It's still good. It's about Strictly Tatted, located at 1205 Erageti Street, Jacksonville, North Carolina. Telephone number 910-389-9678. That's 910-389-9678. Yes, man, for your
for the best tattoo in tongue. Remember, these guys are going to be relocating soon, so you better get down there. But for now, you could definitely contact them on the number 910-389-9678, and you could find out what's going on, or you could follow them on TikTok or Instagram and still hit them up over there, so you could be notified with what's going to be taking place after. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Linda, big up yourself. Fire, don't forget there is a difference in the time factor. We are 1 hour behind. I know that. That's what I said. Who's behind? I know that. Now is 9-7. You understand? 7 minutes past 9 right now in Atlanta, Georgia, in the US of A. Anyway, you're there. I mean, anyway, not anyway you're there in the US. But right nowadays we're going on here. So approximately I know now is 7 minutes past 10 in Guyana. So where are you currently from, Miss Linda? You there in Guyana? Fire, good morning. Please put the skincare number on the screen. Okay, no problem. No problem. Just a minute. Still running some ads. It's about Chef D. Proudly presents his 6th annual self-love party called Mind Your FM Business. Our road leads to 1663 Ralph Avenue. Yes, Brooklyn, New York. You guys know $25 for tickets at the door. Pay more. At door open 9 p.m. Remember, it all goes on on the 29th of November. The 29th of November, it's all about self-love. Yeah, man, the 6th annual Chef D big birthday celebration. So make sure you guys go out and support. Make sure you guys go out and do the thing, do the thing, do the ding, 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 ding. All right, somebody said they want the skincare number on the screen. All right, somebody said Jersey, Linda. Jersey, okay. But you see, this is why it says not every state in America is the same time. In Atlanta, Georgia, so that's the time we at. So the mean, you saying you're behind lyric. Somebody said Texas. All right, I know Texas is books. I'm behind. All right, Texas, New Jersey, Guyana is ahead. Yeah, Guyana. I know Guyana is ahead. What's the name? I look your phone, girl. Yeah, guys. Memphis. Big up the Memphis. Memphis. Yeah, man. Big up Tennessee family in the building. So, you know the time thing and thing. Say, I got excuse me. Because I can't remember everybody time who they head, who they behind, who they up top, who they bottom. I don't know. So, you know it go already 10:30 a.m. Ras Empress said down in Guyana, right? I don't know what's going on with that part because it's 10 past 9 here so right now. So whoever they forward, whoever they back, whoever, peace and love at the end of the day. It's still one love over here. So that don't stop the show or nothing. Just know the show is 8:30 every morning. So y'all got to know how y'all when is y'all 8:30, y'all got to set it. If y'all is 8:30 is 10:30. I mean 9:30, or if y'all 8:30 is 7:30. Y'all just gotta set your time and know what's going on. Well, once you put your notification bell on all, you will be notified at first when we go live. Whap like that. You understand? So nothing wrong, everything good, everything good. Jennifer P, big up yourself in the building. Gracie, Wendy Jones, big up. Everything all right, man. All right, let me go put the number up on the screen. Quick and fast. Okay. All right. Hold on a minute. Things are going. Things are going. What them a go do? Hey, this show going sweet today. Me not tell no lie. Lyric, no. Oh my. This little girl. Hey, this little girl is big trouble, boy. I swear. Let me get some vibes soon forward.
Gaze it. No one, na, 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 na. Hey, hey. There was a man that once crossed the border and tried to impersonate an East Indian. He hair jet black, shiny and straight, and his passport up to date. So right away he started to make. He said, I know all about the rivers and seas, Kaitour and Upunununi. I know about the blue saki, and my wife owns 7 stories. And so he continued to speak about the restaurants where he did eat, all the nice pepper pot and sada roti. But then one of the swamis raised his hand and said, man, you're a con, cause if you're an East Indian and claiming you know Ali, Ramatar and Jagan, how come you don't know anything about Punjal masala or Baigan? He said, I know all about Diwali, I've gone to the Kanji, and I've even cooked rice in a very big kahari. I know about Mamu and Shanchi, Lukanani and Baji, from chicken foot and sawari to pigeon peas and oil roti. I've even gone to Burbies, cook me Thai in hot grease, and fly frill kite in the Demarara. But then one of the swamis raised his hand and said, man, you're a con, cause if you're an East Indian and claiming you know Ali, Ramatar and Jagan, how come you don't know anything about Punjal masala or Baigan? But then one of the swamis raised his hand and said, man, you're a can, cause if you're an East Indian and claiming you know Ali, Ramatar and Jagan, how come you don't know anything about Punjal masala or Baigan? Gaze it. No one, na, 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 na.
Yeah, man, back in the building, you know, the ball game, girl. We in the building. All right, you don't know. All right, we in the building, everything good. So shout out to everybody. Please like up the live as you guys step in. Please like up the live. That's what I want you guys to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I gotta get out. Oh, yeah, like I say, you know what I mean? So you know the code go already, you know it go like up the live, like up the live, like up the live. This is what I want y'all do. Cause this thing I want you to dead. All right, it's about to. All right, we got this. It's right, man. So we're gonna kick off the show definitely sweet and nice, Carong. You ain't saying normal? The show is sweet. And all right. See what's going on now. We like I said, big up everybody. If you guys are definitely interested in donating to the channel, you guys could donate by dropping anything in the Cash App or Zelle or the PayPal that is definitely at the bottom of the screen. If you guys are definitely interested in donating, you could donate by purchasing a super chat or a super sticker. You understand? You know how y'all know this thing is all right? Yeah. Or you guys could donate to the channel by being a member of the channel for those $2 a month. But remember, wrong here, so we doing it wrong here so today, right? How we doing it today and how we do it all the time. The scoreboard up. Right now, the scoreboard up. So as you can see, we need 10 super chat donation. It's Monday. I got a well-packed program for you guys, so you don't know. Hit the dart that is on your screen. Select and send on. We need 10 super chat sticker. Not super sticker, sorry. 10 super chat donation. No super sticker. You just need the super chat. So if you guys, oh shucks, Bright, you know, you, yeah, yeah, we're gonna kick out the show, cause the show sweet. You know what I mean? I got a well packed show for you guys. All right, I'm sweet. I can go do that. Right, well packed show for you guys. So you don't gotta worry nothing. You know how the code go already. You know how the ball game go. Um, so today we're gonna definitely kick off the show with, you understand, this individual. Yes, sir. All right, now we want to say condolence to the family member of the female here. Don't know if you guys could see her face. You understand? So let me talk about this quick and fast, right? Because she was gone down Saturday night at a bar in Trinidad, right? Darina, Dawn, or something like that, well known as Derry Boss. You understand? Hot girl. But this is what we want to talk about, right? They see that how she's yeah, babe. They say that how she is a um, social media influencer. Let me talk about this quick before we jump into the rest of top topics that we got for you, right? What really is a social media influencer? You understand? This is what I want to know, right? What is a social media influencer? All right, let me find out. Hi, Siri. Hi, Alexa. Alexa, what is a social media influencer?
According to Wikipedia, a social media influencer, also known as an online influencer or simply influencer, is a person who builds a grassroots online presence through engaging content such as photos, videos, and updates. Good news. Alexa Plus is free during early
What?
access. It's our smartest, most proactive AI assistant yet. Would you like to upgrade now?
You understand? All right. So that's what as a social media influencer. Me, I never noticed as a social media. yo, let me tell you something, right? This place is no fightation, right? All right, cool. So when you're influencing people to do the right thing, not the bad thing, but posting contacts like these and these kind of thing is a social media influencer. Fire, you are content creator. You understand? I know I'm supposed to be a content creator, not a social media influencer, right? I think it's a different scenario. The phone lines are open. Let me have a conversation upon this. Cause me, no, I thinking that a social media influencer and a content creator is two different persons. I know I put myself in a content creator um position because I mostly, yes, I got me Instagram and them thing that I would be active on, but not so much like how I would be on YouTube. You know what I mean? Because I'm saying to myself, like a social media content creator is somebody whether upon TikTok or Instagram, you know what I mean? And like mostly I think the social media content, a social media influences like these girls is. So always dress up, nice body, trying to, I never really, you know what I mean? It's a different, but let's talk, Angie.
social media influencer and a content creator.
Okay.
Whenever you bring content, they are persons who are influenced by you, by what you say, by how you go about doing your stuff. So you are both a social media influencer and a content creator as well.
Okay. Aye.
Right.
Well, okay.
Mhm.
Good, my sis. That's what we talking about, right? I'm a social media content. Social, all right, good on a content creator. We love that. That's what we talking about. Because I thinking was different. You understand? You see me? Miss Gomez, please, thank you for the super sticker donation. But like I said, we need super chat. No super sticker. So tap the arrow that is on the screen. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with. We need 10 super chat donation. So drop those super chat donation. Tap. All right, this is what we're talking about. Oh, Ms. Gomez, thank you. Oh shit, I didn't know it was this way, do. Thank you. I didn't see the one pop up over there. So this is why. I never see the one pop up and the one pop up. You understand? But anyway, all right, we got this girl here, so now from Barbados. Definitely come to issue something that I want you guys to, right? Because the whole scene with the young girl getting gunned down in Barbados, sorry, in Trinidad, and persons were saying that the headline said social media influencer. But this female here kind of break it down for persons to understand what's going on with the whole situation. Take a listen to this.
Social media influencer shot dead last night. I know a lot of you all, when you all heard social media influencer shot dead, you all thought it was me. It is not. Sorry to burst your bubbles to the haters. So this is proof of life. I'm still alive and well. But I have a problem with the article in general, so grab a snack, let me blog a bit. Social media influencer shot dead, and that is the big caption to the top. She has been identified as Daria Dow, aka Dari Boss. The woman was reportedly shot while at a bar on Saturday night. So I have several issues with this. So Daria Boss, I finally found her on Instagram. She only had one social media account, Instagram, and it had a substantial amount of followers, but that doesn't make you an influencer. So this is the page, and I have 32.5k followers, 6.229 following, right? This young lady never intended or tried to influence anybody. She was posting for fun. From what I saw when I went through her page, she never did a brand deal. She never collabed with anybody. She was just living her life. This is misinformation, because an influencer is not a content creator. Is not. These are different classifications, and the sensationalization of news is a problem, because then people would automatically feel that because she was an influencer, that had something to do with her death. When one, she was not an influencer. She was a simple person posting her fun moments for her memories. Let me show you. She had a lot
she said something just not caught my attention. Well, let me hear this.
of classification. She was just living her life. This is misinformation, because an influencer is not a content creator. Is not.
Yeah, she said an influencer is not a content creator. All of these things is different. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, I thought it was different. Me know all we come together. You know what I mean? Like she said, as influencer is not a content creator. You know what I mean? Everything is different.
Because an influencer is not a content creator. Is not. These are different classifications, and the sensationalization of news.
But you could say I is both indeed, because as a content creator and the basic file we trying to get you here, so right? What we trying to get you is that a lot of persons label people or persons on social media that have a lot of following and quick for call them social media influencer. But I feel you have to be doing something or saying something influenciation or influensive for you to be labeled as an influencer. Not just showing short clothes in your BT outside
or your bobby outside and all these kind of thing. You get where I'm coming from? I could understand it's both because on my page, you know what I mean, I actually got 10,000 right now on my Facebook page. I got going to 6,000 on my Instagram page. So certain of my page, them got amount of followers. And I do influence people in doing good, in not doing free or wrong things. So I could consider myself, yes, as both as an influencer and a content creator, because then when it comes to my YouTube channel now, this is where I bring content. This is where I go and I record stuff, whether to bring content to the station, like what I'm doing right now. So of course, I could, like Angie said, I am both, like Angie said, and it's right. But the main factor is persons that is get labeled as a influencer that they doesn't influence nobody. And they's quick for get called a influencer. I laugh at these things at some time. Eli, good morning, fire.
Blessed love, man. Give thanks to the eye prompt start this morning, man.
Yeah,
Blessed
man.
love. It's always a joy to hear the voice.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man, the weather right.
Yeah, man.
All the viewers and subscribers, give thanks for the listening ears.
Hi, doggy. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I beg to differ with the lady. She's offended because she is more influencing and she is more popular and out there. And because this little girl, rest her soul, condolence to her family, come on, might only have 32,000 views, which is, a lot in my humble opinion. She find that she's not anything you put on the web and somebody tag you or send you a thumbs up or anything of such, you got that person attention. You have influenced that person in somewhat way.
Okay.
She create a content that was put out and somebody was influenced by it. It's the same, in my humble opinion.
Okay.
Because you're creating content and you're influencing people. I am an influencer of this program. I'm influenced by this program.
Overstand.
Because I grasp a lot of information from this program, that I, run with. And I could say, well, all right then, I know that from Fire Feelings, let's start the thing show. So, yeah, I think they both go together because when you check it, you're giving information in both ways.
Right.
All right?
Overstand.
Yes, I. Bless it.
Right. Yeah, man.
Bless it. Bless it.
All right. Good morning.
Blessings, love to you and all your listeners. I just sent you a video upon your WhatsApp profile. Must check it out for me, please. Much love.
Yeah, so we get back into this here, so.
Is a problem because then people would automatically feel that because she was an influencer that had something to do with her death, when one, she was not an influencer, she was a simple person posting her fun moments for her memories. Let me show you. She had a lot of followers because she was a hot girl in the city, 10 out of 10. She was a sexy girl and men love to follow sexy girls. So she had a lot of followers. But she never used that following to influence anybody. She never did any brand deals. Influencing is a job. She was not an influencer. Misinformation. She was an ordinary sweet girl, hot girl, 10 out of 10. While saying that, RIP to her family and her close friends. I know she will be missed, and I hope, against hope, that somebody does something about the crime instead of using it as clickbait for likes, views, shares, and follows. Somebody stops these criminals from these useless deaths. This young lady, I'm not sure how old she was, but she just had a birthday a month ago. Her birthday was the 17th of October. And to make another turn around the sun, and she don't look a day past 25. And is so heartbreaking that her life was cut short. That now she will never have children. I don't think she had any children. She will never walk down the aisle, be married. She will miss so much milestones because somebody decided that they were going to snuff out her life. And as a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, she don't have any protection. And since we have such a low crime detection rate, it is very unlikely that anybody will find who killed her. And that is sad. Instead of sensationalizing her death, we should now as a people come together, watch her age, watch her beauty, watch how much life she had in front of her that will no longer be lived. Rest in peace. My heart goes out to her family and her loved ones. Social media influencer shot dead last night. I know a lot.
All right, we hold it there. To me, I don't feel she hate the girl or she got a problem with the girl. I just feel that, to me, yeah, that like Ras said, influencing could be in all kind of way. But to me, I feel you got to be influencing in some ways, either bad or good, because it still is influencing. Because them always come and sing about gun and this and doing the song is influencing people too. You understand? But you know, me main object influencing gotta show that you're influencing somebody to do something. It's some fresh gear. You're telling somebody about life. You know what I mean? Influencing upon reaching out to people, telling them about life and these kind of things. You know what I mean? Decision what to make, certain things. You know what I mean? But like the girl was saying, it's just you know, yes, and we know throwing up a picture, some girls could see she and say, yo, you know, I like to be like short, dressed like she. Yeah, it's an influence same way. Okay? Yeah, man, it's an influence same way. Well, like up the life, guys. Like up the life. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Bang, 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 bang.
Lifestyle in
Blessed
the
morning to
building.
you.
Yeah,
Rising
man.
to you and your whole family, bro. Grand rising to Lyric, Mr. King. He's at school. May God protect him till he get back in. Yep. The snow is falling here, so I'm ice cold. Bang. Blessings to everyone. All kings and queens that listening. I agree with the girl there, understand? Because if you saying that, understand me, that's the thing, you know. We does make the law, understand, put certain laws on us. Huh? Say? We just make the system put certain laws on us. Because right now, with how this thing going with AI, everybody can get labeled that. But for me, understand me, being in the real world and being on the street, she's not. Understand? Because if you say she's an influencer, it means that everybody that got IG is an influencer. It means that every store that you walk down and you see a suit in there that you want to buy, that store influencing you for buy that. You walk by a car dealer, you see a car, the car it's everything in life is influence you, bro. It's just as they say about learning. You can't stop learning because every day you're meeting and seeing something new. Understand? On that level. So everything is influential. That's the reason why I tell people to deal with your children like your children is adults. Deal with your children like them is people. Stop treating children like babies because the social media now influencing them. So when you don't want to tell your children certain things, they can hear it from the neighbor, they can hear it outside because something can influence them. Understand? It's reality. But when you can say, no, you can influence, content, create, and these things, this goes for people like you. That when I'm saying that, it means that every platform when it comes to social media, you are on that because this is your job. This is how you're making a living. This is how you're making money. And you now say something. It's either you're doing good or bad. Now, if you're preaching reality now, like how Kai Sanata, Kai Sanata, academic, these men. When these men sit down, they bring content like you. They bring reality, they bring the truth. So which means it influence people to sit down and get to learn. So when you influence off of buying clothes, cars, people with gold, sexiness, is a different thing than if you've been influenced of learning. Total different thing. And you see when you grab an audience like that is a positive audience. So people know like Miss Shelley, understand me, that is a sponsor to you, that you're selling her brand, that is the people you just bring out. because you're positive now, and you most likely, if you're positive, you have people now that have money, have job, you have people that interest listening to you. So which means someone that advertising the item on your, whether it's clothes, whether it's car, whether it's washing, whether it's the tour, it can sell because you are a proper influencer on Facebook, IG, WhatsApp, every platform, not just IG. So it's a big difference. And if we put it like that, it means everybody we labeling. We labeling everybody that have a phone as a con. No. And it's the same thing I was telling people. Lola is not no influencer for nobody, children. She got your own crew, your own team and everything. It's you for click on she IG. It's you for go on she Instagram. It's you for go and check for she. If when you go at it negative, it's you for stay there or not. And that's the same thing I'm telling people. You are not protecting your children from this world. You have to prepare your children for this world. It's a big difference. You got to be on all the platforms and you got to got that influence. Bang.
Yo, sorry. Oh, guy, Mr. Mute Boss, buddy, Mute Boss. The Mute Boss. I just mute and run in me mouth. Mute and run. Mute. Angie, don't laugh. Angie, do not laugh. Angie, I do not want you to laugh in here. All right, here we go now, like I was saying, right? Just not gonna take the phone call. Like I was saying, and this is what I was saying. I said that how I saw a post and a vex I didn't collect this post, whereby it's saying that how she died, she sent a hit on somebody for 60 grand. And the people them end up turning around, pay them extra money and send the people them for dirt she. You understand? Cause this is what them end up saying. Them end up saying you pay somebody for take somebody life for 60K. And when the tag go wrong, the same people send the people them for take you life. And in the I think inside the weight name, the caption when saying that something about money with something, and Trinidad is a small place. Look what happened to you with your fake goal. I vex I didn't collect this, I didn't munch this thing by. I vex. But this how come that's how she passed away, you know what I mean? Is because she pay somebody, send somebody upon a hit. Yeah, I tell you, the people them see what going on. I can send a bread back to them, send a bread, pay them an extra, and send them back to she. You see it, man? So
Allegedly.
Sorry, yes,
Yes, sir.
allegedly.
Yes, sir. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Because it's not a proven information that was given. So allegedly,
Overstand.
Yes, my brethren.
Like I
I
said,
gotta
is
keep
what
you right.
like I said, is a
Yes,
post why she's saying that. So allegedly still, yeah. You
Yes, I
understand?
give thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong people. I mean, things happen. You know, I can't see a nice girl of such beauty. Somebody would just, do something of so drastic
You know what I mean?
and cruel.
Real
There's
thing.
more to it than what we don't know yet. You know what I mean?
Real thing.
Because of somebody of such beauty and out there and got over 32,000 people following her. Yeah, man, something don't add up. It don't make sense.
Don't make
So,
sense.
yeah.
Trinidad
It's
is
more
a
to
sad
it.
place though. I love Trinidad, but Jam knows
Yeah, it's no different. It's no
like-
different than GT and Jamaica. Same thing. Every place
It's
has
like-
got a special part where things is just get out of hand and there's it.
when
You know
it
what I
comes to
mean?
man. When it comes to the crime system, it's hard, tough.
Yeah,
Same thing like
it's
Guyana,
tough.
real
It's
thing.
tough. Same thing. It's no different crime in Jamaica, Trinidad, and Guyana is about the same, pretty much. One might be a couple points over one, but we are right within that 70-something% ratio. You know what I mean? It's sad. It's sad.
Sad.
A nice sister, ain't even live out your life yet. And
plus just get
you
a
gotta-
UT too.
you know what I mean? You gotta be careful. Word sound is power. So you can't go in around saying things about people. If you and people got differences, you got to have a way how you could communicate and resolve that, de-escalate that.
Straight
you
up.
understand?
Yeah.
Resolve that.
Yeah.
But for go out there and send threat and go out there and blackmail people and collect monies and these things, it's wrong.
It's wrong.
It's wrong.
Yeah,
I don't condone of it. And there's a law for that because you can be in person, you can be prosecuted. You understand? Because it's a form of blackmailing.
Sight up.
It's a form of blackmailing. So you can't out there and holding people ransom and got money and talking things. You will be prosecuted.
And still want them any place, still want them anyway at any time by doing
at
though.
any
like,
time.
no,
Exactly.
People got
bold and out there. You gotta
big and bold.
You gotta watch your surroundings and go on the grid. You know what I mean? I left in it right there.
Right there, brother.
Yes, sir.
Respect.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. And that's why you say, you know what I mean? That's why he said to myself, I say, if I know to myself, I get myself involved in certain situation like that, but they mean coming out me house, they gotta come to me house for me. They gotta come for me and I can prepare, I can make sure I got a couple grenade, couple missile rocket launcher, something like Scarface. Like Scarface. You understand? Straight. I know like me ain't going down, sir. But me coming out on the road and then lapsing and drinking.
Blessed Monday morning
man.
to you,
Blessed
my
morning
boy.
to the eye.
You, your family, co-host, Angie,
Yes, Albert.
Rastaman, Lifestyle Robert, and all the rest of the listeners and loyal ones. I see your show was hot yesterday, but I missed it.
I telling you.
But I still watch. I rewatch Don't watch it. It was very interesting. All right. Now the difference, right, to these social media killing, analyzing. Jamaica is number one. Trinidad is number two. Two countries. Guyana don't get that. The only person I could recall almost get killed is Lala Dal. They don't get that Guyana. Guyana get different type of issue with the killing. You see? But these girls and these men, boys, not men, girls and boys. Guys, now all the people getting killed. It's young people. They're creating a warfare on the internet among themselves. And like you just said, you and Rastaman said, they want to say a certain thing on the internet and go out in public and feel they're safe. They don't even watch in their back. Like I said before, you're lifelong and you're careless with it. You understand? And if you're careless with it, God gonna written you out. And he written you, he just gotta check it. You got dead by a bullet, but when?
That is it.
And when the time come, if it's early or late, can't how you living, boom. Some people live reckless and live a long time. You understand? But bro, you start to see this, and it start to see is another
I
black
telling you, it's
person
like
gone again. We
rough
need
fight.
to get ourselves together and start realize if no other race in love us, we don't love ourselves, we can't expect them to love us.
Mhm.
It's like we gotta start loving each other. Care, not even love, care about each other.
That is it.
And love now comes with an emotional connect. Caring is about this. Is a stronger bond. And we don't have that, bro. I show it some black on black,
Yes,
somebody.
right?
It's a lot of
Yeah,
things lead
man.
up to
Real
this.
thing.
Could be a
Real
man
thing.
woman issue, like you read it other thing and say it's so much could cause her death. But we they waiting to see and hear what
And
is
here
it.
we're gonna
I they listening.
don't know my brother up. All right, guys, if we jump in, definitely we not laming up this thing is we got spices and more spices and clove. So you guys know what's going on. Keep tapping up the screen, keep liking up the vibes, you know what I mean? All right, that was the number one topic. Trying to cover that news that happened in Trinidad and Tobago. Shout out to my Trinidadian families. Big up on yourself. For those persons that was interested in Shelly number for the skincare, this is the number right here. You guys could go ahead, save the number, and definitely give her a call. Let me know when you get through and tell her, say, I sent y'all, those watching. I sent y'all there. Big up my sister all the time, man. Yeah, man. You know the thing going, like I said, number one, um, selling skincare in the world, man. You know what it is already. Yes, and it's a skincare for all ages. Okay? All. So no matter how big you are or how young you are, it's for everybody. Anyway, as we jump into the next topic now, yes, and we even heard Rastaman was speaking about this same situation here, whereby the vendors given 3 days to remove. Imagine Christmas, they're on the corner now. Christmas is around the corner, and these vendors are forced to move. Let's take a listen to what's going on, and then we're going to open the phone line. We're going to dissect it as we go down the road. All right, guys? All right, let's get this.
Over 50 roadside vendors in Vredenloop were on Thursday weighing their next steps after receiving 3 days notice from the local NDC to vacate the area where many have operated for more than a decade. The notices issued Wednesday by the Neighborhood Democratic Council ordered vendors selling along the Vredenloop-Stelling Road from the police station to the junction to remove their stalls from the road shoulders, parapets and reserves. Several vendors told reporters they had invested significant sums to stock their stalls ahead of the holiday season and now face financial uncertainty.
What we really come for talk about, we want to know the reason why they're serving us a 3-day notice, which is unfair. Now, what happened to the investment? What happened to the children? We got family, you understand me? We can't afford to pack up between 3 days time from dismantle our stuff that what we don't invest in.
We get permission because we tell you we went to pay APNU for 8 years now, and we get permission. Yeah, because 5 years PPP in power, right? And doesn't tell us nothing. Now only 4 months they are in power. Now they can tell us to break and move. That is unfair. We can't move for 3 days. Come on, we gotta get Christmas.
And last month, these people come around and them give you a notice, well, for clean the drain. I mean, them come take clean the drain. I pay a man. I be honest, with any money I pay the man, them is around 50,000. I pay for clean the drain, I build back, I buy material, build back thing over the drain properly. Now then come yesterday and telling you that how you got to remove in 3-day time. Now I is a single parents. Me rent when the month come is 50,000. Me light bill has come around 20-something thousand water bill. My children got to eat. My eldest son was be there with me. disabled. I got to look at them, I got to keep high money. So this business here just help me keep a high money and hustle at the same time that I could afford to look after my children. Because at the end of the day, nobody looking out for us. And I would like it for know that they're looking to this thing because you can't move in 3 days. And then next month is December, it's Christmas. So what we supposed to do, all is good. If I tell you by me stand, you'll see how much goods they pack down there that I done for the thing for the holiday. So what I supposed to do with that as a single parent?
As Pinky said, I already stock up for the holiday and I got enough goods on my stand. And for left now, it got really hard because we don't got goods for Christmas and then next month is Christmas. It can be really tough on us.
Poor people who do in this country. I become hungry or I become go beg. I need help. We need help for this time for Christmas.
I don't invest buy things for the sell for the holiday. Next month is Christmas. So I don't know what they're going to do about that. I feel bad.
Many of those affected said they have been selling at the location for more than 15 years, describing the move as devastating and warning that starting over elsewhere would be difficult without proper support.
We can't go on thief, just like how the government bail at Lenora, comfortable for the rest of vendor. He could do the same thing at Freedom Loop. You understand? He could do the same thing, do it up nice, just like how we do at Lenora. Everybody be comfortable. You can't come give me 3 days notice and expect that we gonna move. Where we gonna do it? Be goods them. All you got to do is pay me for it, give me money, and they said because we got enough goods.
We don't have a problem if we have to move, but let the government look into this matter and find some place to put us or modernize this place. And even if we have to pay a little rent, that will be okay.
And I only come out here, I didn't invest. I'm not working. I have a sick child who I'm looking after, struck with bleeding in the brain. And it's hard for him move, we're lucky. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, they're saying that this owner for this hotel here is easy man that want we to move on the road, right? Because these stand don't look appropriate to he customers them and he want it for parking lot. But the view for this hotel is in the bang wrong. He got to fight up for move this here. And then he gonna come to we because this is we livelihood for my family. You understand? We don't have nowhere else to go. We's not like the rich people. We the here since before we build a building. The building only the here now, but a year and a half.
They said they're hoping for a meaningful dialogue and a suitable alternative location. The vendors are appealing for more time and for the Ministry of Local Government to intervene and address their concerns.
You understand? This is cruel. That is cruel. Yeah, man, this is fully cruelness. I telling you, they show these band of them don't got no heart. These band of them ain't got no love. These band of them just messed up. You know what I mean? You supposed to put things in place before you order these people them to leave or to pack up. What part these people them gonna go? All the people goods gonna waste. What wrong with these people them by? You know what I mean? These people them ain't got no heart. These people them ain't got no. You know which people trying to make ends reach. No, like the lady said, it's not a problem if they want to move because, like I said before, sometimes them is got this place is looking bad. Yes, I would like for them move, but you have to find somewhere to put them. That's the whole thing. Morning, Dion. You say?
Yeah, my brother. Morning to your family, morning to your audience. Morning.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
my brother, that is what Guyana is about. Guyana does wait till the system gets out of hand, then want to bring it into order.
I telling
It's
you.
them just love it, you know.
Hmm.
Understand? When the system gets out of hand, then they want to bring it into order, which just be too late.
Mm.
You hear the cry of people out there, all of them or most of them in single parents.
Hmm.
You understand, my brother?
Real
Now
talk.
they're saying, oh, the government are looking into it. Who is the government, bro? And the government send them. You understand? But Ali go come now, if pressure on him, you go come and you'll say something or whatever to look good.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, he's the government.
I telling you, straight.
He are organizing whatever. Now if he's starting but moving roadside vendors, why don't start on Region Street? Where it's more lawless.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Okay.
Why don't start on Region Street? Or go on Moneypoor Market and them area there on the East Coast? Why don't start there?
Straight.
Hey brother, I'm leaving it right
there. Right there, my brother. Yeah, man. But yo, the thing mess up, bro. It real mess up. No lie. It is crazy how the government. Yo, it hurt my heart.
Fire, good morning.
Good morning.
Listen, and I am not happy with the government to move those people, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I think the people they do have right because it's not an emergency move, they're not block anything emergency. So if they go to court and all they're asking for like selling goods. So they could go to the court and ask a 3-month move end of January and the court will grant them that. You understand?
Aye.
I think that's them right what they have to do right now. You understand? What do you think of it?
Yeah, man, that sound good for real.
Yeah, because they do have right. You see, they're not block nothing emergency. It's not a hospital. It's not the police. It's not the government entrance. There's no entrance emergency block. You understand me? All them government want clean up. They ask to move. You understand? Yes, we going to move, but we need a little time to move based on our goods and our livelihood and all this thing. The court have to look into that. You understand? Give them a little time. That's what I think they should do.
Okay.
Listen, I want to piggyback on your first topic.
Mm-hmm.
You say you is an influencer, you is a content creator.
Mm-hmm.
To me, you none of that. What do you think?
I didn't hear though.
You said you is an influencer, you is a content creator.
Okay.
But for me, right, my opinion then, based on my opinion, and I'm gonna ask you a question to the end of the question. Another question. To me, you are none of that, right?
Okay.
What do you think? Okay, let me make the point then.
Mm-hmm.
You see, you don't create content, right? You is a reactor, you react to content.
Mm-hmm.
Like content already was out there, created by somebody, or content never created yet. Like for this market issue, this is a story that happened, and people take that and put it into the news. You understand me?
Okay.
So you react to what already happened. Listen, I am a content creator. I create gamble, right? So I goes to the casino, take my money out, put it on a table, gamble, and then win or lose, I show the people they play. That's where I create my own content. You know what I mean? Or let's say I am cooking. I get all the ingredients and cook some food from the beginning to the ending and show the people. That's where you create content of food content, right? For the people. But now if you are a reactor, you are a reactor. You understand me?
Okay.
Now I'll ask you, what's your title of your channel? Your main title. What you tell the people you is about? What is your title? The channel.
The channel is Let's Start the Things. We start the things.
Good. That's it. So let's start the thing. So you bring content on the forefront and let people look at what's happening.
And
let's start and then we just judge if this is right or if this is wrong. So your channel is basically let's start the thing. You bring news around the world to the people and you look at it and you judge it. You know what I mean? Who is right, who is wrong. So you more or less start the thing. That's what your channel is all about. To me, you're not really create anything. You know what I mean? Because you react to content already create, right? Anyway, have a nice day, man. Take care.
Right, cool. No problem. Angie.
Fire.
I enable
to
this
the caller
man
that to the caller that just calling. With all due respect, how dare he call you and ask you, what's your title? How dare he call you and tell you you are not a content creator to him? Listen carefully. He is not the founder of gambling. He had to learn it from some way. Right? Now, everybody learned from somebody. And he needs to go back and do his homework. The main reason and fact that you are a content creator slash oh God, I lost my thought in the doctor's office. Influencer, thank you. You are creating everything that you are sitting behind that computer and you are uploading it. You're creating it for us, the viewers, to sit
That's
and
how.
see.
Right.
Right?
You said
So whether if somebody did it before, we all learn something from somebody did it before. I can't open my mouth, I want to open my mouth in this doctor office. But how dare you, uncle, don't come back on this channel and ask my brother what really he is. Whatever you have, you keep that to yourself. He is a content creator / influencer. Period.
Straight up. I tell you. Not this morning. Everything's smooth and nice. So big up. Big up Uncle saying if this how he see it, this how he see it. But we know it how we know it. This is only how he see it. But we know it how we know it. I want to shout out to me Shirley Campbell. 1 month member. Yes, it's 1 month since she has been a member. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Fire. I
Yes,
just
yes.
wanted to call and comment to what that the uncle just called and said to you, right? You bring a different program in that I have yet to come across, at least on YouTube, where you might go and take other people content and then come and talk about it. But one thing that makes you stand out for me, which I don't experience that with anybody else I subscribe to, is that we can call in and have conversation. You don't just come something and talk to the audience and talking to us. We could actually speak back to you, share our opinions. we can communicate with each other, not only in the chat, but even call in. So you're doing something different. So for him to kind of because at first, it kind of like he was trying to diminish what you bring on social media.
Okay.
And I consider you a influencer, and like I was putting in the chat before, feel for our society, a social media influencer is anybody that have a certain amount of following. That's my opinion.
Period.
That's my my observation of it. Once you pass a certain level of following, they're gonna consider you a social media influencer, whether you're really trying to influence anybody or not.
Straight up.
Right? So I just wanted to tell you that you bring something different.
Yeah, man.
All right?
Straight.
All right.
Straight.
Okay.
Love all time, sis.
All right. Later.
Yeah, man. This is how we do now. Yeah, give me 1 minute. I hold on there. I gotta go and put on this girl. I gotta go and put on with that. Come in there, guys. Hold on. Come in there. All right. Back in the building. Yeah, guys. As we continue the vibe.
Exactly there, brother. Well said. And with the Rastaman I said earlier, right? I feel as we're confused, uncle, and that is what I said, right? If you start labeling everyone that have an IG and a Facebook, big man, next thing you know, the law gonna bring out a law for say that whenever you post something, you get charged. Nobody no influencer card got no IG or nothing, brother. Uncle that talking there, I guess he don't know Kai Sonata. I guess he don't know academic. I guess he don't know Charleston White. And I could go on and on and on. I guess he don't know all these persons in America
Adam
here
Ross
and Canada.
and all them, bano.
Correct. Or we in a different place. And academic and Kai Sonata and these guys just bring content that people already make. It's not about the content that already out there. It's about what you bring it to your audience and how real you bringing it and how positive you bringing it. And it goes on, as I said, with people sponsoring you and supporting you. But that gone. A lot of people don't understand we level. Bang, out of there. Now, without marketing there, right? The first one I was talking, right? I feel that way the government want to move, though. You see the cap that she go on a big, bright blue cap. And it looked like when she was talking, she almost said win out till she mouth. Understand?
I tell you.
So you remember when Mohamed was politicking? You remember he went down in there, all them people support he, all coming out and shaking the hand and this and that, etc., etc.
Right.
It's all about that, you know. Them must you see that, and then must you say, all right, don't worry. You see them all, them are gonna move from there. And you see the same hotel owner, he must remind them and all too. You don't know that. Because as the woman say, if this hotel owner, no, the streets don't be lying. The streets don't be lying. Any real woman or real man in this world know that the streets ain't no liar. That's why I feel all them news channels for years they get discredible and people dealing with social media now. Understand? Because the streets don't lie. Understand? Because a big cemetery there, and you want the people move from there. The people in between, the cemetery in between you and the people.
Real thing.
To say all of that ain't making no sense. The only thing I can see, understand me, is because them people support Mohamed out there.
It's just though.
Great. Because you hear the woman say that them was in power for 5 years and them move we. As soon as they get back in power now in 2-3 months, they want we move. That ain't making sense?
Yeah, because this when everybody vote for Mohamed in this period, in this election here. Yeah, for real. For real.
And the people was there before the election. The people was there for the 5 years them was running.
Right.
Now they win back. Now you want we move? That ain't making no sense. We blocking the road big, the traffic moving, everything moving. This hotel man here, somebody telling me, say, I'm now I give $1 million for clean up there, man. Move them from about there, man. I'm sick of them. That what happening there? Bang.
Banging. We get 2 more calls, then we get into our next video. Hi, good morning. Person still trying to connect. Hello? Hola. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We want definitely be speaking upon the vendors also. You know it goes already. Good morning to you, Miss Max. What up?
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Yes, sis.
I listen to Uncle, right? And you know, a lot of times we are too quick to judge and jump to conclusion. I don't think he's basically saying that you're really not. It's just that you bring it in a different type of way, but he may not explain it himself. He wasn't able to explain himself.
Rating.
In a way where you can understand. So it's not that you're not an influencer or a content creator, but you're bringing it in a different form because you influence a lot of people to start doing the same thing in going forward. You got a story, you get into it, we talk about it, dissect it, and able to come up with, you understand, a lot of different theory. You understand? That's influencing a lot of people to do that now. You understand? So it's not that. I get what he's saying. One can look at it in that form, in that kind of way, if you want to think about it. This influencer and content creator can be viewed in many different ways. You understand? So I get what he's trying to say, but in a sense, he didn't come off in that term way. So let's not just quick to, point fingers or anything at the man at the end of the day. Get what he's saying.
Yeah, man, straight.
You know what I mean? So
this is what I say, you got the point with we just say, you know what I mean?
He got a point. Yeah. We can look at these things in many different forms if you really look at it in that kind of way. So with you, it's like bringing it to the front line.
Right.
We go through it. We get into it, into details. We try to solve.
Right, we
good and
dissect.
try to solve like a mystery. It's like,
Right.
the news, we break it down. When the other contact creator and those, they bring something to the front line, people copy half of it. You understand? They don't get into detail. So you can look at it in many different
Real thing.
ways of
Straight
how
up.
it goes. You understand? So we don't need to just act in that kind of way. And the show is all about, let's talk the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, everybody come with their own opinion. Everybody come and say what they have to say. But sometimes we all too quick to jump to conclusion and judge one another instead of learning from each other. And basically, that's what your show does.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It teaches us a lot of things, and we learn from
Respect
that.
Yeah, man.
Moving forward.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sister.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. All right, we take 2 more calls and then let's jump in back to our next video, guys. Come on, it's spicy. I like it. Hello, good morning.
Blessed love to
Yes,
you and
yes.
all your listeners. I see the co-host gone on she lunch break to
Lunch
sleep.
break, yeah. Lunch break.
Yeah.
Yes, I lunch
Yes.
break. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Now, with those vendors, we in Guyana supposed to know this has been happening for years.
Mm-hmm.
Soon as July reach and school close, August month when people come out to vend, that is get fight down on the pave. Christmas time, the government does want to remove it also. But there is more to it by that stelling right now. They're supposed to be doing over the stelling, but then again, you're supposed to let the people know months in advance, not today for tomorrow you want we to move, right? They're supposed to be doing over that stelling because they wanted to have like a type of cruise ship would be coming from Trinidad to Guyana, from Barbados to Guyana. So they're supposed to be doing over that stelling. So I guess that is one of the main things make they're trying to get rid of the people in advance. But then again, you can't do it like that. Give the people a month, 2 months
This
note
what I
letter.
saying. Yeah,
Let them
man.
know what's going on, right? But let me tell you this, sometimes we just feel sorry for them. And sometimes when you look at it, it's some of them same people to put them right back there. I don't tell everybody since with the election when these people claim that they win Region 4. I said, y'all look out for it in Region 4. You're going to hear next week, You're going to see what they're going to start to do Region Street. Big market all over with the vendors, them. That's why the people claim Region 4 because they want to remove the people off the road. And it's the majority of people that is vending on the road is people will look like me and you. Because when I used to work at a bank, they used to tell me plain and straight, we're not allowed to buy from the vendors on the road. And I tell them plain, I have money. I don't have money to go and buy in no store because when you check on the road, it's selling more cheap. When you go in the store, you got to buy 3 and 4 before you get one. And I tell them plain and straight, me ain't got money for buying the store. So if they had to knock me off, they would have had to knock me off because it had a set of rules.
Straight.
Understand? Because they know why the stopping you to buy from the vendors on the road is one set of people. So listen out, my brother. Georgetown next in line.
I tell you, Ross.
Blessed love to all the listeners.
All the time. Yes, I. Come on, 2 more call, guys, and we out. Hello, good morning. The person always in getting through. All right, final call.
As far I give thanks again,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
man. It's more to it, but to relate to what Miss Madonna just say, yeah, it's a deep water port. They getting ready to build in Perica. They're gonna build one in Berbice and they're gonna build one somewhere else. It's 3 of them they're getting ready to build.
Okay.
This is the new infrastructure deal where they got with China against America because they want to get more business into Guyana by building these ports. So these ships that go around, you understand, the world, they got to pass Guyana. So Guyana is a major point where most of these cruise ships, this pass forgot to go to the destination. So they want to be the first now to build these ports where they could attract these kind of business, but unless they know what they're doing, it's gonna bring a lot of disaster because that's just my humble opinion.
Yeah, man.
Because the kind of ships where they're trying for building is them container ship were carrying 20,000 plus containers and them thing. Them big, humongous, giant cruise ships is what they're building them port for deal with. But my thing is, just like what they did for the people in Lenora Market, they could have done for them people too. You understand? You can't just take the people them out right when you know Christmas time is an essential time to most people in the Caribbean. This how they just get make the little money. This how they just do everything.
Yeah, man.
You understand? Give the people a couple notice where they can, make preparation after the holidays. But you just can't come in and give a 3-day notice. But then you got to remember again now, these people that are so vending, they don't have any contracts stating that, I sign a contract to be here or I'm paying rent. Not every one of them that is there is illegal. Don't have no business contracts. That's why the people feel like, well, they could have just come and get them out like that, just drastically like that. But no, you can't just do that. You got to find a place to put the people so the people then could have a little time because they already done stock up on stocks for the holidays.
Yeah, for real.
Then another point what here Max just now said, nobody's not being quick to judge or anything. So the fact that you even mentioned that is a little disturbing. The point of what we were trying to find out, the man do not have a right to ask you who you are. Questioning your ability, questioning who you say you are, who you portraying to us as. That is why the point was made. You understand? But it's not that nobody jump into some people got to know the time and place. Because who is me to question fire feelings, to ask fire feelings if he think he's a content creator or influencer? He is both. You are both.
I am both.
Well, anyhow they want to dress it up and look at it, you are both. So nobody jump into no conclusion for nothing. You are both.
Straight.
You look at it and you break it down. Alexa don't give you a part of what it is. You are both.
Straight
so nobody can question you who you is, buddy. I left it right there, sir. I look at it and you break it
Yes,
down.
good day.
Alexa don't give
Final
you
call.
a part of what it is.
Hello.
You are both. So nobody can
Hello.
question you who you is, buddy.
The person making 0 by. Final call. Final call. Yeah, I think I know. Hello.
Hello. Good day.
Yeah, good.
Good day.
Yeah, man.
Concerning with the vendors, them
yes.
out there. Concerning with the vendors, no, I am not agree with what they're doing because they have a lot of single parents out there and no majority is black people also with Indian, but I got a lady with a peach dress that came up there that talking. She got a red bus park out there. She got it for years out there. Any little conflict, I heard that she's out the vendors complaining that close to her. She always run the police station, paying them money to harass people who she don't want out there. She got on a peach dress. If you roll back the thing, you're gonna see her and she come up with your face. I saw what she because she's a demon. And I hear that they go and they move her bus. She peeing, she shitting, and everything. I put the Indian one next to she to throw it over in the bearing ground.
What?
Is something that she doing normal thing. So she make bad, she run all of the region, forget people move. Now look at the bad. She make now happen. Now everybody got to move because they want the place. And concerning with the stealing, I buy from a lady at the stelling and she tell me they paying $15,000 a month. She paying, I don't know about the rest. She said that whether she ain't work, she lock up for days if she ain't well. You still got to find the $15,000. Then I hear now everybody got to move because I want it. One time I hear is Exxon Mobile, all kind of thing. But anyway, sorry for them. And just go, Ali could provide for them at Lenora. He need to get for them because they're not thieving. There's a hustle they're doing every day for the self. That is my take.
Thank you so much, man. That's it. That is it for the call in, guys. That is it for this segment of the show. You understand? Time for we jump in to some other stuff that we got for you definitely. Like I said, guys, like up the live. We got 1K views in the building, and it's billing and it's billing and it's billing. I'm telling yo, today the show crazy. You understand? I ain't dropping the top of the top segment for the show as yet. I want to see where we meet to like 1500. By time then, we going down and we going down. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Today is a beautiful day. It is, like I said, the 10th of November. So you guys know what we're dealing with over here. So, we're keeping it jiggy, we're keeping it normal. And we got so much great topics for you, like I said. Shout out to everybody that calling in and giving their points, giving their views. Remember, we ain't abusing out, we ain't arguing. We just having neutral conversations and reasoning as big people over here. So, cause not a little trend over here. So, anyway, this next segment that we're gonna jump into, this brother is a good brother of mine. Now, he sent me this story a couple of weeks or even a month, but I was so busy now. I went in my gallery last night, whereby persons is send me certain stuff or I might have to bring to the show, but there's be so much as forget. I went into my gallery and I said, no, this is my G. You understand? This is my G from way back. You understand? I forget his real name. Hold on, let me see something. It's a brethren where I know from Sue's Dyke. You understand? Go by the name of Unruly Max 3. Bus driver, Sue's Dyke bus driver. You understand? Now, this brethren here, so look like he got a problem with the Guyana police force, whereby he's calling out Hickens. Now, I never really get to hear the story too full because I said I really wanted to hear it with you guys. You know what I mean? So we're going to dissect into this video here as we go through, as we step through today's program. Yeah, I will be intrigued. Remember, we got to forget 10 super chat donations today, guys. That's our target. Our target is 10 super chat donation. We already have 2. You understand? We need 8 more. Please tap the arrow that is provided on your screen. Yes, tap the arrow that you're seeing 2/10 and feel free to drop those donations. Here? Yes, guys. Or you guys could drop a donation, definitely. Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, or by being a member of the channel. Once again, I want to shout out to Miss Shelly Campbell, 1 month since she is a member of the channel. Subscriber, also a member, also a moderator. So you don't know the thing go already. Yeah. Well, no, I ain't put you in moderator status now. She's a member and a subscriber. Yeah. So Shelly Campbell, big up yourself. Yeah, whether it's content creator content, we ain't got time with that. We is what we is and we bring in vibes. So let's jump into this brethren here. Let me hear what really is this brethren story with the police. Let's listen carefully, guys.
Pleasant good afternoon, Mistakens. I'm sending out this message to you, Mistakens. I come and see you, right? And let's show you straight. Every time I gotta walk and I gotta move around, I feel pain all the time. The pain don't stop. Don't stop at all. I forever feeling pain, right? And I went to see you concerning Mr. Macbeth, right? You put system in place whereby Macbeth gotta meet, me and Macbeth had to meet with Macbeth's friend, which is a higher officer than is Macbeth, is a higher rank than Macbeth, but is his friend too. So now, here Macbeth friend do me the inspector, I can't remember his name, right? He put me in to sit down in a room and send a female officer to me, whereby you give the instruction for he must get a meeting whereby we must conform with this knock down thing. We knock me down in front of me shop. This month he make not 1 year, this month he make 3 years since Macbeth knocked me down in front of me shop. Right? He had a female officer on the bike, a chubby officer, I can't remember her name, but I know she good. You understand me? And Mr. Macbeth was under the influence. You understand me? Mr. Macbeth give me all insurance that he can take care of me. You understand me? Make me go make no report. You understand me? Me, he got the hospital and every single thing. You know, we tell the nurse, we tell the nurse, right? That I fall down. You understand me? Whereby he hit me down with an ATV bike in front of me shop. You understand me? Mistakens, I'm glad if you could just look into this matter with Mr. Macbeth, and he's highly disrespectful. Because when I asked Mr. Macbeth if he's stopping and if he come in, if he could drop something and give me, you know, Mr. Macbeth asked me, tell me, if I want, he come and search me place. You understand me? And every time he see me, like he making a laugh off of me and knock me down and nearly kill me. You understand me? God don't sleep now.
Is what bike the man say knock you down with the ATV or ACTV? Cause if it's a ATV, this them 4-wheeler. Something like this is so. If this the bike them he talking about, there's a 4-wheeler, he went right in. This crazy though, this my G died, and this my G. One if it's this we talking about. If it's a 4-wheel bike.
You understand me? And nothing no gone paid. When he knocked me down, he had 1 stripe. Now we see he got 2 stripe. I never make no live video, never make no nothing. Never.
Cha. Yes, I. Yo.
By your feelings.
Hey, look, my brother.
You see lifestyle? Sometimes you gotta give the props to the name he does say, you know. Cause he living guy know the guy in the police stay and gonna make a deal with the man.
I said.
I'm saying to say, he's a clown. I'm gonna let you know he is a clown for make the deal.
I telling you, boy.
Right now you have no evidence, just your words. Because they go to the hospital, he claim you fall down.
I know a lie.
There's no record to show you was knocked down by this man.
Shaja.
You is a clown, bro. I can't say it. You know me don't call me.
Yeah,
but
man.
He's a clown. You living in Guyana. You know what guy now the guy in the police state. And you agree to what he tell you to say at the hospital. Almost kill you. Bro, this dude knocked me down. You have to get, he can't go to court, you know. He cannot go to court. He ain't gonna get nothing here, the man telling you. God, the man find he's a clown. You talking to Hickens? Bro, sometimes you see lifestyle use the SH word to some of these people. It does call for, bro. But don't lifestyle, don't use it though.
Don't use it.
I'm just making a point.
Don't use
All right, I'm out.
Don't use it. We good with you.
He cannot go to court. He ain't gonna get nothing here, the man telling you.
Yes, I.
God, the man fight me that clown.
Yeah,
you
Farai.
talking to the kids?
Farai just call in there, but you ain't listening. Me know if you call in. You understand? But yeah, like this crazy from since I hear when he sort out, the man said that, oh, yo, he can sort out everything. Bro, you can't trust these people them by. Me know. I don't know. I don't know.
Kill me. You understand me? God don't sleep now. You understand me? And nothing no.
Let me run to the chat for a bit. K Sato, he wasn't thinking clearly. Why would he make a deal off record? That wasn't smart. That wasn't a smart move. I heard through the media that Hickens may have to seek a new job soon. They are saying that is what? Checky will boot him out.
Okay. Well, it's time he go long away anyway. So he serve long in the scrap. He need for melt. Yeah, it is why he's saying ATV. Well, I just not type it up. ATV bike, and is one of them same bike. There's a 4-wheel. There's like a car. Oh, there's not even a 2-wheel. There's like a car. You could have knocked down. You could have killed the man. Nah.
I'm gone paid. When he knocked me down, he had 1 stripe. Now we see he got 2 stripe. I never make no live video, never make no nothing, never ever. This is the first time I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. I would like for you to look into Mr. Macbeth. Pay me. You understand me? He say you would have conversate me. Never conversate me. Never pay the taxi man, not the taxi man will come into the hospital. Nothing. Macbeth come 2 weeks after. He done knock me down with $20,000. You understand me? And me mother tell me, don't collect no $20,000 from Mr. Macbeth. Mr. Macbeth highly disrespectful. You understand me?
GT Banner, big up yourself. GT Banner said this guy needs to learn how to deal with Ghanaian police. Never trust words from those mouth. Proof in black and white. By telling you about it. Now you see, I'm glad me listen it and I bring it to the forefront so we could listen it. Cause Jaja God, this no man, no. Maybe he thinking that, upon doing he could get compensated than for doing the right thing and he get compensated. Me know how this work. How we should say this work. Like, all right. If you go through the right procedure, you mightn't get money. Or we don't even know if if the policeman gonna lose his job. Or we're gonna come out it. So you just thinking, well, all right, you know something? It's best I get some money as me get on alive. This is the only thing, cause I don't see if I go through the right procedure, still not nagging am to this man. How y'all would look at in the way?
Right.
Lifestyle.
No, he ain't thinking about that. He thinking about how much money the man gonna pay for keep it down on the low. He thinking about how much money the man gonna keep paying you for shut up. But he didn't realize that he dealing with the devil. That wrong. He didn't realize he dealing with devil. Police, I don't trust no police. I don't care what part of the world you is.
Oh, shit.
And even if you're my family and you're a police, I don't trust you. The most I can do is use you. Because I know you're the police, and when any problem again, I can use you, forget out it. And if I got use you, forget anything on the table, and I know you like that, I can use you. But even if it's my family and you're the police, I ain't trusting you. This is what black people understand me doing all the time. They're selling out, especially when you're ignorant too, you don't know the law, you can even sell out to the law too. Understand? He's selling to the devil, and you remember you bring a story here with another one that the police is stop you and catch you with drugs or something, and he pay the police, and after that he might keep stopping and you got to keep paying them. You remember that one?
The one we got. Yeah. Remember the
like
one.
when he do the interview with Travis.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So these idiots don't understand what's going on. When it comes to the system, understand me, ain't no paying them, ain't no nothing, because you won't have to continue. He could only be an idiot. You mean for tell me nobody around he wasn't videoing? For he got the video for saying, look, there's the video here.
Aye.
And then you mean for tell me you so illiterate. You gonna go by a hospital and tell somebody you fall down? That's illiteracy. It's illiteracy. You mean your mother got more sense than him? Mother like he teach like she teaching on because she come and say no, don't collect no 20,000. The man is a snake. You mean for tell me he didn't know that before that these people is snake? Here, I'm no big man. I know you want go nowhere. But let me go through the right procedure. So if you turn wrong for kicking me in my ass, at least I got a report. So this one happen now. We done a video thing. Let me go to the hospital here.
Even though lifestyle. Yeah, even though
paperwork.
Yes.
So if you want me go Correct. So we could stop. You could go the right procedure and then you could stop before you get caught. Understand me? And remember, he's the police. He could keep the police off for the incident or for the problem. So all you gotta do is go the right procedure, doctor paper, everything. All right, boom. What we gonna do now? We going court now, or are you gonna pay me?
Right.
Friends. And this is why I keep telling these people, Albert, a blessed good morning to you, my brother. I'll try my best not to use it, but most of the people that's been a fan, an audience, and
they know
what
what's
we
going
call
on.
it. Oh man, my word.
They know what's going
So
on.
your station, brother, them got ahead, them know what's going on, brother. But this is what's been talking about. Because whenever it comes to election, this is be the type of people that try to keep a set of noise because they get 100 grand under the table. This is the kind of people in Guyana that you could pay 100 grand and $500,000 and they feel they got something. This is the kind of people that don't even know themselves. You have to know yourself before you know anything else. If you don't know yourself, you can't even know God. So he got used and misused. Come on, we got 5 more years. Jagio says 2026, the guy gay out today. They can't run no thing. 30, no, 31. Oh. All right, then bang.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. This is how it goes. Let me listen to that.
You knock down a man. You don't even come back the next day and check it. Plus you go and left the man at the hospital. Plus I have to get referral and go to Georgetown Hospital. You understand me? The doctor tell me a little bit more. They want to do surgery. You understand me? Way by now, I can't run. I can't swim. I can't do enough of the things them I used to do. I can't do.
I tell you. Yes, I.
Give thanks. You see, circumstance in Guyana does make people do things, you know. Because you see, certain people live in certain life, and like I mentioned yesterday on the program, they're looking a way out. So when you see an opportunity, right away, you just sell your birthright. You understand? You sell your birthright out. You know? You should have right away take out your phone and do a video between you and this man. So you got that as some kind of, you understand? So there you go.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
If the streets got CCTV, you understand, they could look it back, but I doubt whether they're going to do it because, like you said, he compromised himself.
Real talk.
By agreeing, you understand, with this man and not having a witness or having it put in writing. You understand? So right away, right there now, he ain't got no proof. And then you went to the hospital and this man make you lie to the doctors them. So you falsify information. So you could be impersonated, you could be incriminated right now. You understand? For falsifying. You understand? So if you don't know the ins and outs of the law, brethren, you could
with laws.
I'm telling you, man, you could tie yourself up, brethren. You understand? And then look at who you're trying to entangle yourself with. The police itself.
I'm telling you.
So right now, then making this video is only even making it worse. Because if you went into Hicken, why would you do a video after you went into Hicken and talk to Hicken? So what kind of justice now you think you're going to get now after you don't put this out there? Eh? And people know that you talk to Hicken is not ordinary, man. From the time you put it out there in social world, you can forget it.
Oh, shit. For real.
It's not an ordinary man for deal with, buddy. Yeah, we named for Gordon Mosley he said, telling me when he was doing the press conference, you don't talk to me. You don't talk to nobody.
Yeah, this is what my God will tell you for sure.
Exactly. Hicken don't talk to nobody, buddy. You understand? So if you get your attention by even having a meeting with him, you understand? You should give it time. You should give it little time for run its course. Follow up on the man and say, big man, I still ain't get no results.
You know what I mean?
You understand?
You're going to expose the man.
But two wrongs don't make a right, and this was trying to show people.
Real
you
time.
Understand? It don't make a right. You got to think and weigh your options. You got to choose your battle. You understand? That was a bad move on his part.
Yeah,
that was a bad move on his part. But
I hope he listening. I hope he watching and listening. Real talk what people telling
because
you.
You know,
yeah, man.
Over here, sir, you're going to get it real, buddy. We ain't going to sugarcoat it over here.
Straight up.
Yes, right?
Straight up.
So, if you're listening, brethren, unless you have valid proof that this incident occurred, it is not late to get an attorney.
Straight
But
up.
that is the other route you
That's
gotta
the
take.
other road, yeah, buddy.
You
Don't-
can't do no more social media
No,
talking.
no.
You can't have no more consulting with nobody. Cut all ties off with Hicken and the man if you
Don't look
always
for
meet.
no more comfort. Don't look for no more whatever them is called when they paying you. Yeah, don't look for none of them thing there. Yeah, man.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
go
man.
straight to an attorney and leave it there in the
Right
attorney's
there.
hand.
Straight
And
up.
see if the judiciary system in Guyana gonna give you some kind of justice.
Straight
So I
up.
hope the brethren listening, because this is the
Respect.
best I could tell you, my brethren.
Oneness.
Blessed love.
Yeah, man. Somebody in the group Sato, who got me laughing, he said in person Sato, it happened 3 years ago, and he got us sick. He still it happened 3 years ago. He got us sick still now. He got us sick still. Said, oh God, my belly, I ain't able. Yo, I hope my little brother, I hope my big brother here in G. I mean, even though I'm bigger than here, he bigger than us, Skype. But I hope you're listening.
Hi.
Hi, good
Hello.
morning. Yes.
Good morning. Have a pleasant morning. You're bright and early.
Yeah, man, we up. Yeah.
Yeah. Lifestyle need a call with certain things. Yeah, we hear that said there's a donkey. He is the donkey. My friend Trust of the house come up said money got for make. It's money got for make he didn't know. Okay? If he get money, one day not to worry. Either wipe him out clean and wipe his butt and go in the car now. But that the whole plan backfire and he get nothing. Now he making a video for do what? Do what?
Yes,
Make himself look more like a donkey.
I tell you.
Me selfie. Because he gets what he deserves.
Aye.
Money make you do all kind of things. All kind of things. That's the reason they say money is the root of all evil. So he gonna stay and bear his pain now and pay money when he feels pain, and he go remember how dumb and stupid he is. God bless you.
No sugarcoating over here, sir. And Jimmy says?
Hey, Kyle. I second auntie. She beat me to it. I was saying, apparently, allegedly, he and the man who take him to the hospital maybe make plans to say, well, okay, whatever. You know, like I'm gonna give you a little thing, just say this, you know, between me and you, we can settle it, whatever. And next you see it didn't come through. And he's like bribe. They're like money. Why you think a lot of them with for example, even my cousin's son, a lot of them, you're not getting justice because what? You're taking money. That is your justice. You can't want to take the people money and then still want to come out and talk. These old people just damage people.
Straight.
Take the money and you expect you want to get justice on top of them, because when you got the money, you know, you're telling yourself, oh shoot, I should have get more in content. They take down, sit down and come off the show. I ain't telling you for telling you come off the show. I'm just
I don't know.
All right.
Good.
You understand me? And God don't sleep. Allah don't sleep. You understand what I show you? Allah don't sleep. You know he knocked me down, and the female officer who went on the bike know that he was under the influence. Plus I saved them. You understand me? Not a cent. Not a cent. Not pay the taxi man. Plus he the one going left me the hospital. And I tell him no. You gotta wait and see that I make sure that everything alright with me before we go. You understand me? He mother call and beg me for see with your son.
What?
Now if he
What? All the policeman mother get involved? This was strumming is a hearing here, some man. Me weird. This thing deep. This thing deep, eh?
If Mr. McBetty kill me, you understand me? it would be a different story.
You know, good.
You understand me? And I only flex with Mr. Macbeth. You understand me? Because due to me, I work with I got family in the force, right? I got more than one family in the force, and I work with Sergeant Dunn for like you got to say like 3 to 4 years. I work with Mr. Dunn, Sergeant Dunn, and whereby I said that mean all police. And if you go wrong, if you check around the whole again, you know, mean actually all the police them good. You understand me? Mean actually all the police them good. But Mr. Macbeth highly disrespectful because he knocked me down and nearly killed me in front of me shop and never give me a cent. You understand me? Let's show you how we're going now. Let's show you how we're going now. Let's show you how we're going now. God. There's the road. Right? I'll just show you how we're going. Let's show you properly we're going now. There's the road. Watch. There's the road. Macbeth coming up the road there. Right? Macbeth coming up the road there. Right? Watch me shop there. Right? Oh, shucks. Hold on. Sorry, I make a mistake there. Sorry. What the road there, right? This is the road. Sorry, I make a mistake. There's the road there. Macbeth coming up the road there, right? Watch up on me shop there. This is me shop here. Right? Normally when Macbeth come by me, you see part of this lumber stand there? Now me Macbeth will come. I had a pole is in the middle of the shop is with some flag. Now me Macbeth will come and park by where the stand there, right? But the day now, Macbeth coming straight there, come turn in here. I didn't have the shed here, so the shed is so they went here so yet. Turn in east, so turn till in the yard east, so right? I had my music set up top here. And I went skipping music. I went skipping music east, so and I had some people there in the corner there. Macbeth paced me on to this counter here. Got me, actually, maybe if I could show you this style, if you can ever see good. Macbeth got me like this here, so. Yeah, I tell you from the back. Got me being honest. If I still me mark supposed to still land this counter. Right? Macbeth could have cut me in half. You understand me? So you see, Macbeth knocked me down there. Watch how far I went. In me yard, in front of me shop. Watch how far he turn in the yard and come from till up the road, so. Right? So mistakens, I never make a video before. I'm glad if you could just look into this matter for me, please. And whereby you tell Mr. Macbeth, because I was there when remember I come to see you, and you tell Mr. Macbeth in front of me that he got to pay me. And up to now, me and was sitting up to now, nothing. Mr. Romano. Yeah, Mr. Romano is Mr. Macbeth's friend. You understand me? So I'm glad if you personally can look into this thing with Mr. Macbeth. Mr. Macbeth hurting me head. You understand me? Disrespectful. Anyway, boss, thank you very much. I'm glad if you see the video. And I'm glad if you could look into this thing for me. Thanks.
You understand? And like telling you, like everybody say, you know what I mean? It's the wrong move. The IMEC persons are saying it's the wrong step towards certain things. Let's take 2 calls and then we get into our next segment, man. Hi, good morning.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, hello.
Hi, good day.
Yes. Good day.
I'm really glad that this guy aired this show and do this exposure because it's trust. He trusts them. And there's a thing with Guyanese people, all the Guyanese is to the stay. It's only because people come overseas and they learn a lot of different sense. I think that's why you see Jack Dio say Guyanese people stupid. It's them same things what people just do. You see? But I feel bad for the guy, and it's good that he aired that people could see what's going on and how you cannot trust even people in authority. Because for them being in authority, they should not be like that. You understand? It's trust, and this is how Guyanese people stay. But they gotta learn it differently now. It's a different time.
What's going on?
You know? So I'm really glad that he aired it and people see what's going on and understand that they gotta change up the way of thinking. No?
Straight
But
up.
I'm sorry for the boy. They shouldn't do him that. That is wrong. So I wouldn't say that he looked for we get. Not everybody thinking like how other people thinking now. Remember this how we used to think too back in the days. Okay? So I feel bad. They should he right to air it. Let people see and know. Cause he already know he get can and they ain't gonna do nothing for you. You see? So you right to air it.
Real
But
thing,
I hope
sis.
they do something for him now.
Real. Yeah, man. Thank you
No?
so much, man. Straight
You're
up.
welcome. Yeah.
Like up the live, guys. Like up the live. 2 hours into the show. I might get a special treaty tonight. I know what's going on today. I'm not seeing certain things. Wait a minute. Yeah, Angie. Hello?
Hey, Fire.
Yes, sis.
Listening to this story more and more, I indeed feel sorry for him. But let me tell you something. If Stupidity had a face, it would have been his face what we're looking at right now. Because for you saying that you almost lost your life and you're going to the hospital and you're lying on yourself is your own word.
There's what
Saying
we're
what
talking
happened
about.
to you.
Yes.
Eh?
That's what we're
How
talking about.
stupid
Yeah.
can you be? How dumb can you be? You almost lost your life. Well, he would have had to put in pen and paper in writing that this is what you're going to give to me. Let me go and say this. But then I ain't going and say you cannot go to the hospital and say something. Suppose you have internal damage, something more dangerous. Like, what is wrong with people, bro? It's not money, you know. It's the love of the money. This was the root of all evil.
Straight up.
How in this God world? And now, yes, you have a right to come and air your story. Everybody got a voice. But what you expect people to do now? To sympathize with you with this nonsense that you did and the mistakes you make? Yes, we know mistakes are reliable to be made, but not some mistakes like that. You playing with your health and your life, bro. Only one life we got to live. You know you got 9 like cat. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. Straight. It's not no, you know what I mean, real thing, you know what I mean? It's this, the whole thing is like, it's like you doing something, you ain't conscious what you're doing, but still, you're rowing because you ain't get through it where you get through it. It's my brethren and attacking to you straight up. There's a wrong move. Even if you're going through with the move, if you have evidence, because indeed, like people say, when it comes to the court date, you could have just flapped though and done. Let the procedure just go through in a way. But just keep it as evidence. But you put all trust in this man. All trust. You don't have video, nothing. Even if you don't get video, he knock you down like they say. Video, you going in the car. Something else got something credible that you could hold in. Well, I hope a lot of other persons tear a page out of this book so and don't make this mistake. Don't take gas up. Hello.
Yeah, that's why I feel it's me again. He might hear upon the video, he say, you know, the man is not a stranger to a shop.
Good.
Right. Guy said when he come, he just come down and come in here and
So
show
the two
you
of
all
them
that.
tight. The two of them
Yes.
know one another. This is okay.
So you should have known this man is a cook for make a deal. You gotta know your loyalty of your friend or the people around you, your customer. And I feel the man know he's a joke. Make the man make you a joke. Cause you almost lose your life, as Mr. Angie said, and to go to the hospital and say you fall. No? That's like a little kid. You is a little kid. It's only a little kid of adulthood set up to save itself. Then you go to the doctor after said that you knock you run into the door and you get bungy in your forehead. When you know, say you push him into the door.
I
Bro,
tell you.
3 years later now you come in with this. I know. We gonna see follow up this story.
We can see.
If you could. I dare listening. Now you come in with this.
Hello.
I know. Yeah, preference.
Yeah, turn on your TV for me now.
I dare listening. Bro.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, I.
Can I about everything bless?
Yeah, everything blessed. Yeah, man. Go ahead, you're there live. Just mute your TV. Just mute it, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna have a see program whereby study brethren there, talking a whole heap of thing there. And when now the know and the know how GT laws work.
Oh.
And I gonna brush it with laws.
Sight up. Yeah, man.
So the thing that with the man, it is your personal brethren because if your brethren normally park there and he come park into you, something you had going on.
Aye. Overs.
And the man normally park down there, you know, he come till into you now. It's where you are going on. You gotta tell people where you had going on.
Straight up.
You check my brother? So don't just locked in, you don't know. Just locked in and watching the vibes. You don't know.
Respect my brother, don't say 40. You don't know.
Hi, I'm
Yeah.
calling back. Listening to the guy's story to the ending part, where he got to be dumb, dumber, and dumbest.
I tell you.
Because, listen, because the way he showed on the video that he was pinned under the sharp pin to the back, which he damaged his back, to make I lose. I almost lose because I was working, I damaged my back, and I know what back pain is. I will still make agreement. But answer me, man. Is I dumb or I stupid? Which one?
What are you saying?
And then, listen to it, and then go and take the fall for yourself? You gonna take the fall for yourself, grandson? He fall down? Man, tell me, man.
God, is something right.
I don't think he talked me through the story. He could hear me and I will come explain. Because if he do surgery, right? And he's still in medical pain, it's more to his story. It's very more to that story. Okay? It's not money involved so much. Because he and all the police them got a good relationship. Play back that part you can hear. He and all the police relationship.
Real thing.
So they come the truth now. Thank you very much.
Yes.
He just making, I don't know, but people talking about who you is. God is what make you who you is. You know, I tell you last time, you bring the good, the bad, and indifference. So, young African name is the name above all names. God bless.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Calvin. Thank you for the $5 super chat donation, man. Look at this.
Yeah, influence. You understand? So this drunk, he asked the drunk, and he driving then out to the guy, and was he driving with a speed? He could have knocked down the whole guy's shop and he could have killed the guy.
Yeah, real thing.
But I understand the trust, and we Guyanese people, this how we stay. But I mean, we learn differently now. You understand, Fires?
Yeah,
we
man.
learn differently. But I looking back, in times how Guyanese people just operate and think. And I'm say again, I'm glad he aired that people really take a page out of the book and understand how you really can't trust people, even people in authority. Because them is people in authority. They're supposed to show more respect and honesty. You see? But they feel they're above the law. Because if he beg the boy to don't bother make a story, man, I can take care of you and so. Right? It's just trust. It's just trust,
Real
man.
talk. Yeah.
Come on, he them got a relationship with like, probably the cops must he's go there to shop and things like that. You know how it go, man. Come on. But he learned, don't be so stupid next time.
Real thing. Yeah,
You
man.
understand? So I
Yeah.
don't know.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much. Yeah, people, we don't know it coming down to the spice. So here we're going, and that's the final call. We're going to jump into some ads. And when we come again, bombshell, as we close off the final segment of the show. You know how it goes, right? We're going straight up to 12 o'clock. Normally it's 11:30 we finish, but we're going up to 12. We're going to dissect this last topic that we have, whereby Mohamed will not be extradited. And this is why. Wait for it. So nobody don't go away. Don't move. If you want to make a forward and come again, you want to go and do somewhere visit, is your choice. But we'll soon be back after these messages. All right, guys. Love you, man.
Born in the city of Kera, Captain Ibrahim Traore, who grew up to be a great leader. By age 34 he came to power, and with this the colonialists started to sour. But Captain Traore is no one to cower. With a degree in science and geology, he is working on charting a different course, teaching his people to stand firm with no apology. First he and his people started to take control of all their resources, from gold and iron ore. This Burkina exercise will be no easy stroll. The fact is that Captain Ibrahim Traore and Ouagadougou, we are inspired by you. Captain Ibrahim Traore and Ouagadougou, most of the world's black people really love you. He changed the dress code for the judges and authorities to encourage self-respect to be restored. Traditional Burkinabe fabric, Fasoud and Fani, calculating a different matrix, building self-respect and resilience. Communicate with each other, we will reach the goal. The call is simple, hold on to that hope. A better tomorrow is possible. In peace, develop ourselves and develop our resources. Speak to each other instead of tearing each other apart. Captain Ibrahim Traore, Captain Ibrahim Traore and Ouagadougou, we are inspired by you. Captain Ibrahim Traore and Ouagadougou, most of the world's black people really love you. Captain Ibrahim Traore and Ouagadougou, we are inspired by you. Captain Ibrahim Traore and Ouagadougou, most of the world's black people really love you.
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, We cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Back in the building, you know what it is. What's up, guys? Everybody all right? Yo, great show today, man. Definitely we like how everybody intervening, how everybody interacting, how everybody dissecting. You know the thing already. It's up. We are right. We're in the building. It's a joy, a non-stop joy. You know what I mean? See what's going on now. Time for us to jump into the final segment of today. Definitely. And like I said, I'm not familiar with the dude, but you guys know who it is. All right. See what's going on. This brother is, so now, definitely come. And boy, what this man got for say, we got to run through it because we in Rastaman had a talking. We see a couple of people come out and say certain things. I played a video with a big man that normally comes on over upon Mark Benchcock, was explaining about certain things with the the extradition and the sanctions and all these things. So let me jump straight into this video here, sir. Let me hear what this brother have to say because let me tell you something. Everything with this brother come for say today is very, very, very interesting. And you guys got to open your ears and listen carefully. You understand? All right, let me continue. Let's get this ready up.
If you can hear me, as they always drop me a comment. Yeah, Kwame, drop me a comment. Let me see. Drop me a comment so that you can hear me and see me clearly, and I'll get into it. Straight into it. No time to waste. No time to waste. I see you, Trini. I see you, Rayvon. Drop me a comment saying that you can hear me and see me clearly, and I'll get straight into it. We're here. Look at the topic. Please check the topic. Share the live. Please share this live. It's very important. I have a very important list of items there in the topic. Please share the live. Share the live, please, people. If you just joined, you haven't seen me in a while. I know. I apologize. I always do my lives random. I give you no notification when I'm going to do a live. I just appear. And I must thank you for taking time out to join the live, even though you did not get a initial notification or prior notification of the live. But you guys know when I come live and I do my presentations, you are satisfied. I give you facts that no one else are giving you. I give you in-depth explanation of legal terminologies. I give you history, the full history of whatever topic I'm discussing. And like I said, I always try to stick to the facts. I stay away from opinions. I stay away from presumptions and assumptions. So you know that when you come here, you join my live and I present information to you, you know you're getting facts. You can directly speak after me and quote directly after me, because what I present to you is directly within a legal framework, or it comes from a direct factual source related to the topic matter. And tonight, if you look in the topic matter there, you'll see I said that Tiger has spoken. Tiger has spoken. So in the topic there, it clearly said that Tiger has spoken. I haven't seen anyone say if they can hear me and see me clearly. Just drop a comment. Drop a comment there saying that you can hear me and see me clearly. Just drop a comment so I'll know if you can hear me and see me clearly. So I'll continue when I get that notification from one of you guys. When I get that notification from one of you guys, I will get straight into it right away. Anyhow, I got enough people. Anyhow, I know you hearing me and seeing me clearly. So I will just go straight into it. We're doing an exclusive analysis, the facts behind the Mohamed extradition and the GRA case. And this will be, of course, a two-part. When I do videos, like when I do live like this, I always do a separate video addressing more in-depth the pertinent issues on the topic. So I will be doing a video on my media page, the Harpy. If you've not followed or liked the Harpy page, please go to the Harpy. Look in my profile, you'll see the Harpy. Click on the Harpy and follow that page, because I do post more details on the topic on that site too. So basically, I am here today to warn you about misinformation and missing information concerning the Mohamed's case. Let me say that again. I am here to warn you about misinformation and missing information concerning the Mohamed's case, the GRA, and the legal processes of the extradition, because a lot of people are acting as though they are competent on the topic of the extradition and the extradition process or processes, what they can be charged for, what they cannot be charged for, and stuff like that. Thank you very much, Marcia Archer. Thank you very much. Thank you. See me clearly, hear me clearly. Yes. So what I must say first, what I must say first to you is that right now, Guyana stands at a crossroads between transparency and what we call tabloidism. Right? The public deserve the facts, and I'm here to give you the facts. The public deserve the facts because they do not want any political theater. What you've been receiving in Guyana is what we refer to as political theater. The journalists in Guyana are not practicing responsible journalism. I am not a internationally certified or trained journalist, but I have been engaged in journalism classes online. So I'm trying to up my game, right? I have been engaging in some journalism classes online. So whether or not it's behind the camera or on paper, right? Journalists in general must always separate the accusations from the verifications. And I find a lot of the information you're receiving from many social media characters and media by itself, are media articles, they're not separating accusations from verification. They just bundle it all up into one, and that is what you call tabloidism. You're getting tabloidism. You're not getting proper, I should say, concise and investigative journalism. So before I get deep into this presentation, I need to explain to you the most important thing in this entire case is the language. In all legal situations or anything surrounding what you call law, you must understand the language. And I want to get this over to you quickly as I can. Right? You need to learn and understand that the difference between law, that legal, and legislation, there's a difference between these three things. The first thing you have to understand, the average man, what the average man thinks and believes and conceive as this law that everybody breaking, the law that the Mohammeds are being charged that they broke, the law that you broke when you play loud music, the law that you broke when someone commit a crime. The first thing you have to learn and understand is this: no lawyer is going to come here and tell you what I'm about to tell you. Law, the law of itself does not exist. Let me say that again. Law, this, look me quote and unquote, law by itself does not exist. It's non-existent. What does exist is what's legal, look, quote unquote, what's legal, and what is legislation. Legislation is presented to you by a legislator, and it has to be assented and proclaimed into law. And for it to be law, it must be legal, meaning it has to be a contract. I'll explain more on that to you in another video, but keep that in mind. As I go through this, you understand what I'm getting at, right? So keep that in mind. So here's the thing. As I just said, there's no law. The law actually does not exist, right? There is only what you call legislation, right? Legal simply means contract. So let me give you an example. Let me give you an example of that. So we had COVID, and they say that they passed a law whereby you have to get a COVID vaccine. You have to get a stick. You can't use certain terms. You have to get a stick. So to enter into the workplace or to enter into certain public buildings. Now that is legal. That is a contract. Now, nowhere at any time did any one of you or me signed and agreed to a contract with anyone that we have to get a stick to enter into a building. Therefore, that was basically illegal because there was no contract between you and me. So that is one of the things that when I had my case in court and I presented that to the court, in my affidavit, I presented that to the court that I have no contract. I have no contract with the state or the court, so I can't get no vaccine. So that's another thing. So what is legislation? I want you guys to bear with me. You're going to get the gist of it just now. So what is it all ties into the Mohammed's case and everybody else's case. If you have a quick case in court, please bear with me and learn what I'm teaching you. If you have a case in court. So what's legislation, right? Legislation is basically corporate policy. That's all it is. Legislation is corporate policy. And where does legislation come from? As I said just now, legislation comes from a legislator. So a legislator is basically a person who is offering you law within a contract. So you have the ability to agree to the contract or disagree to the contract. Very smart people who are watching me right here, right now, already understand what I'm trying to tell you, right? You should already understand what I'm teaching you about this law that they want to charge you for. Law that they want to charge you for. So let me say that again. Legislation is basically corporate policy. And legislation comes from a legislator. The legislator is the person who offers you the law in the form of a contract. So you have a right to agree to contract or not to contract. Right? So I will say this. A lot of people are going to come here and question if I'm a lawyer. They're going to question what legal background I have. And a whole lot of stuff people are going to come and ask, right? I always say to you, whatever I tell you here, I present to you as a fact. Do yourself a favor. Go do your research and then come back to me. Now let me get a bit deep into that. Now, the legislation of each particular country, the legislation of Guyana, of each particular country, may be different because each country is a corporation. Each country is a corporation operating within a corporate jurisdiction. Legislation for each particular country will be different because each country is a corporation operating within a particular jurisdiction. And that jurisdiction is not the land. Listen again, the jurisdiction is not the land. So, with these corporations, I want you to think about this. What I'm trying to tell you. And this message, this whole video, I want you guys to tag Mohamed. If you're a guy, if you're friends with Odessa Primus, tag Odessa. The lawyer that represents Mr. Mohamed, what's his name? Jardu or Jardu. I got a friend there. I got a friend from Long there. Duarte Hesborga. Duarte. If you guys tag Duarte, I want the people who are around the Mohammeds to come to this video and understand what I am basically about to say, and they'll see that there are other parameters surrounding the other legal parameters surrounding the entire case that would nullify, listen to this, that can nullify this entire thing if they approach it in the right manner. So with these corporations, many of these corporations, they have these legislation, and the legislation is supposed to be signed off and accepted by a member of parliament, which is supposed to then announce it as a proclamation into existence as a law. So therefore, I want you to think now, therefore, an extradition order is basically a corporate contract between two corporations who share the same similar terms of corporate policy. Let me say that again. An extradition is basically a corporate contract between two corporations who share the same similar terms of corporate policy. So if these two corporations, which is the Cooperative Republic of Guyana and the United States of America, these two corporations, they're not countries, they're corporations, and they have corporate policies. The corporate policies are called legislations, and they must share, these two corporations must share the same corporate policies. The terms of corporate policies must coincide one way or the other in order for them to be an extradition. There cannot be any extradition if the corporate policies within the terms of the contracts between the two corporations, the two so-called countries which are they are corporations. If it doesn't exist, there can be no extradition. I wish that a lawyer, a learned, certified lawyer, can come and make a video like this and explain to you what I just explained to you. I really hope so. So, with that said, now, allow me now to present to you information that no one else has. I want to touch on this, and I said Tiger has spoken. Here's a fact. Here's what Tiger has said. And I'm smiling a lot on this because it's very, very important. Now, Tiger has said to me a very important point to note. According to Tiger, these are not my words, so nobody will come and sue me. Nobody is be slanderous or whatever you want, libel or whatever. According to Tiger, which is the former accountant, former administrator, and former Hawala man of the Mohammeds. According to Tiger, just a few years ago, prior to 2017, which is the actual period under investigation, the GRA actually had an office. They actually had an office set up inside the Mohammed's building. I want to share this live. Before I talk this, listen, y'all share this live. Y'all share this live before I give y'all this information. This deep. This is deep. I'm going to expose. I'm here now. I'm going to expose the GRA and show you incompetence, show you lies. Lies, incompetence, and political targeting directly from the GRA, according to Tiger. Tiger said to me that the GRA, prior to 2017, when the GRA decided to audit the Mohammeds, they actually set up an office in the building of the Mohammeds on Lombard Street to conduct those audits. I want y'all share this live to Azrudi Mohamed, Nazar Mohamed, Odessa Primus, Duarte Hesburgo, the liar Jordan or Jordu name. I don't know the liar. I can't pronounce his name. Forgive me, sorry for destroying your name. I apologize. So, I want you to understand this. The GRA had an office set up in the Mohammed's building prior. According to Tiger, the GRA had an office set up inside Mohammed's building on Lombard Street prior to 2017 to conduct audits of their accounts and their financial transactions. Now, from within the walls, directly within the walls of the Mohammeds, the GRA conducted an extensive, complete audit of all their financial transactions. However, the investigation into the Mohammeds by the US authorities is understood to have originated since in the middle of 2010. Let me go back there. What I just said, let me get it again. The US is saying that their original investigation into the Mohammeds started in 2010. Listen, I'm telling you stuff here, nobody gonna come and give you all this. Because I got the whole man, I got Tiger. The US started the investigation into the Mohammeds since 2010. From between sometime after 2010, before 2017, GRA established an office in the Mohammeds to audit them. During the same time, the US investigated Mohammeds. But the GRA conducted all the investigations and all the audits, and they claimed that they found nothing wrong with the Mohammeds' financial transactions and the Mohammeds' financial activities. The GRA find nothing wrong, but the US find something wrong. But then the GRA then turn around now to ask the US to give them the information what they find. Now if you use GRA, Godfrey Stacia, Mr. Stacia, the Commissioner General of GRA, answer this. Answer this. Right? Now, I said to you guys, when I come here, I present facts, that which I can prove. A lot of people are going to come and say, oh, but the size 2017 to 2024. Listen, the US, the original investigation by the United States started since in the middle of 2010. All those naysayers who are going to come and say, but what the news say, and what the liars say, and what GRA say, and what US say, listen. Go and do proper investigative research, and you'll find that the US started the investigation into the financial dealings of the Mohammeds since in the middle of 2010. So anybody I come and find in the comments, if I don't check comments when I do in my life, I wait till I done. If I check my comments and I see some regular stupidity, the diseased person come to talk nonsense, trust me, I'm going to embarrass you. I'm going to embarrass you terribly. Because a lot of you, like I said, when I started this live, I said there's a lot of tabloidism. I clearly said it. There's a lot of tabloidism. I clearly said that Guyana stands at crossroads between transparency and tabloidism. So what I'm doing here in this life, I am dispelling the tabloidism and giving you transparent, factual information as I always do. There is no other social media personality. There is no media personality in any one of the local news agencies or any newspaper is going to tell you what I'm here to tell you today. So far, the facts that I've outlined here to you that you can go verify and prove yourself, none of them have given this to you. So all of those who are going to come to talk the nonsense in the comments, y'all be careful. Be very careful. You're treading on thin ice there with me. Right? So, how come is it that today the very same GRA is making allegations of income tax evasion by the Mohammeds when they're the ones who conducted audits from within, directly from within the confines of the Mohammeds building, within the very same period of the US investigations, and they found no fraud. They opened an office in Mohammed's building on Lombard Street, according to Tiger, and they did all their financial audits. This is prior 2017. The US investigation started since in 2010. The initial beginning of the investigation is 2010. However, the US is claiming that these current financial charges and breaches that they make is between 2017 and 2027, but they started investigation since 2010. GRA was established in Mohammed's building, conduct audits of other financial transactions, but them find nothing or no no indication of any future or possibility of a financial irregularity. So the GRA has to be called into question here. Right? So I'm saying to you, should the GRA have discovered any and all discrepancies, any potential financial malpractice that could lead to financial fraud, when they had an entire office set up inside the Mohamed building from within which they conducted the audits? The Mohammeds even buy lunch for them. When they had the office, listen, when GRA had the thing set up in there, let me tell you something, according to Tiger, the Mohammeds even purchased meals for them every day, and at the end of the whole process, Mohammeds give the work with the persons who work there an extra, according to Tiger. Right? According to Tiger. The Mohammeds even give the GRA staff who work inside the building an extra at the end of the entire process. Right? So, Tiger is the former accountant and business administrator for the Mohammeds. Tiger is also the former Huwala man for the Mohammeds. And I always come here and I speak proudly, formally, confidently about the information that I receive from Tiger, because I am waiting one day and I'm hoping one day that the Mohammeds can come forward and refute and deny anything that I said here or before what Tiger have disclosed to me. I'm waiting for that day. I'm praying for that day. Let them try it. And I know this here is what I'm doing right now here is in the favor of the Mohammeds. I'm actually giving them favor because I'm exposing the lies and the deception of the GRA. What I'm doing here right now is exposing the lies and the deception of the GRA. You understand? So, let's move on. Let's move on. So, I would like the GRA Commissioner General, Mr. Godfrey Stacia, to respond to this statement by the alleged former accountant of the Mohammeds known as Tiger. I would like you to respond to what Tiger has said to me, sir. So, that's my confidential, reliable source. Reliable source is Tiger. So anyways, what is most important and must be carefully considered is the fact that the GRA actions are civil administrative and not criminal proceedings. Unless GRA or the US, right, can prove fraud in a court, the GRA disputes does not automatically translate into an extraditable offense. So anything the GRA brings to the Mohammeds, they have to show tangible legal connection of fraud to whatever the America want them to be extradited for in order for GRA to extradite, bring the case in the court and use it in the extradition case. GRA ain't got no case. Now, the GRA charged the Mohammeds, Azudin, and took them to court and then dropped the charges. I want you guys to understand what is happening there. I will try to explain it a bit later, but let me give you a hint on what's happening there. If the US has credible evidence against the Mohammeds to extradite them, in order for them to be extradited in a clean flow, in a hiccup-less process, they cannot or should not have any other pending legal matters in the country of origin. So the GRA dropping the charges had to come from some form of communication from the US to the Ministry of Home Affairs, to the Attorney General, to Godfrey Stacia to say, listen, pull back them charges. What we're doing, you need to free them of that in order for us to grab them where we want them. Do not take them to court. Do not charge them for anything. Drop the charges. We will deal with it from our end. Because what also happened, as I just said, as I just explained, the GRA charges cannot be tangibly connected to the extradition charges. So basically those GRA charges don't have no rigidity on this entire case. They're not criminal because they have to prove it. They have to prove fraud in the court. And GRA, obviously, to my understanding, they realize that they cannot do that. They don't have the resources to do that. So the GRA charges cannot translate into extraditable offenses. So the US, through the negotiations with the Ministry of Home Affairs and the Attorney General Adel Nadlal, would have said to Stacia, drop the charges. So those charges being dropped, that's why those charges were dropped. If no one else have explained it to you that way, I hope that a little bit of explanation makes some kind of sense to you. If you don't get it, just at the end of the live, play back, go back to that part and play it back. Right? So I want you to understand so far. I will get into it here. I will get into it here later in this presentation. But so far, what I did not say from the beginning, what I should say right now, that Mr. Mohamed is not a criminal. Let me say that again. Nazar Mohamed and Azuddin Mohamed are not criminals. If you have any understanding of the legislations and the legal proceedings and processes, you would understand you cannot call them criminals. First thing to understand, a crime by Black's Law Dictionary definition has to result in harm against someone or some other acknowledgeable living entity. And to my understanding and my knowledge of what a crime is, the Mohammeds, Nazar Mohamed and Azuddin Mohamed, have not committed any crime. For those of you who want to challenge that, I would direct you to Black's Law Dictionary. Look for the definition of the word crime in Black's Law Dictionary, or speak to an extremely learned and competent lawyer, and they'll tell you the Mohammeds are not criminals. They have not been found guilty of a crime. So they are not criminals. So all these persons who are labeling Mohammeds, father and son, as criminals, I will say to you, desist. Desist from doing it. I said to you, I'm here for transparency and to dispel tabloidism. The tabloidism is what Barra Jagdeo, Anil Nandlal, and the opposition members and all of these AFC, AP, and U people in America, when they do the live shows and they're doing their presentation and they're saying that these people are criminals. When and where were they ever convicted and or sentenced, reprimanded and or discharged for a crime? If they have not been charged, reprimanded and or discharged by any court of law for a crime, then they are not criminals. Let me get that clear. Y'all cut this part of anybody tell you Mohammeds are criminals, y'all cut that part of the video and you send it to the person telling them that. Said, this is my response to you. You send that to them. Right? You send that to them. I told you guys, tag Mr. Mohamed, tag Odessa Primus, tag Duarte Borgo, tag anyone in the Mohammed's family. Let them come and watch this video, because this video I am representing and I am defending the Mohammeds. Y'all hear me? In this video, based upon all legislative processes, all legal factions in play, I am using what I am learning, what I've also learned, and I'm making a defense here for the Mohammeds. Now, me making a defense for the Mohammeds doesn't mean I'm a Win supporter. I am not a Win member or Win party supporter. I am just presenting the facts. I said to you guys, I present the facts. You obviously me, I come and a bash Jack Dio, I come and a bash Amanzo and thing, I bash everybody. But if people are twisting the narrative of a conversation like what Amanza did, I come and I address you. So right now, people are twisting the narrative of the conversation surrounding the Mohammeds and you're calling them criminals. The Mohammeds are not criminals. That is an allegation. That is a presumption. That is a person's opinion. There is no evidence, validated evidence, that says Mohammed are criminals. Right? So y'all get that through y'all head. Y'all get that through y'all head. Now, there are a number of viral videos and articles. I see some vlogs all over the place that's sparking a lot of global debate about the Mohammed's extradition to the US and the GRA tax case in Guyana. Right? A number of recent videos are circulating across Guyanese social media platforms and numerous global media platforms with claims that prominent local businessmen, the Mohammed's family, are facing possible extradition to the United States linked to alleged tax evasion and coal trading irregularities and political connections to Nicolas Maduro. This thing about Nicolas Maduro, I am tired of these APNU, AFC, PPP propagandists that coming and spew all these. Anyway, I'll get into it. Don't let me get too worked up. I'll get into it further down in this conversation. Anyway, now the tone. The problem is the tone of the presentations are very sensational, grasping the energy, the attention of the people. You know, they take on these traditional format of mixing speculation and partial truths and open-ended allegations, but they fail. All of them fail to anchor a solid narrative in current legal facts. Let me say that again. All of these sensational presenters right now, they fail to anchor solid narrative in current legal facts. That's why at the beginning of this thing I explained to you what is legal, I explained what is legislative. I had to, in order for you to follow the conversation, I have to give you definitions and explain to you, so as we come down, you will understand what I am saying. Now, I'll just mention a few of these media that I am currently very much annoyed and disappointed with. Thomas Anderson. Y'all talk Thomas Anderson. Tag the man is come on the live or in the morning, 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, Thomas Anderson. There's one of the persons that's sensationalizing the media with negativity and false allegations, unprovable allegations against Mohammed. Thomas Anderson is one. The Guyanese critic. Yeah, tag he come and watch and hear what he's saying. The Guyanese critic is one. They got this guy, used to call himself Dr. Love back in the days, uncensored Guyanese or uncensored Guyana. He used to call himself Dr. Love. Look, if ever,
yes,
there was a person.
Hello, it's Dwight. What going on?
Yeah, that's know.
I'm watching your program, my brother.
Yeah, man.
This is good luck. Good work.
Yeah, man. You don't know my body. There is so.
Who talking to you? Who Dwight, right? Far rock away.
Yeah, man.
The music is good.
Up my boy. Don't say party.
I love this. I love this. I love this, my brother. Making my skin grow.
Respect, my brother. Yeah.
Yeah, it works, man. I love this, man. Do it again, over and over.
All time, uncle. Yeah, man. Yes, I.
Yo.
Yeah, man.
Yes, I was trying to call you, tell you. You see the thing the guy said, pull it up there and I send it to your WhatsApp. Check it out before you get out. Yeah, the man thing link up, type. The man know what you're talking about. Check it out. Check it out. I'll tell you on your WhatsApp. All right.
Of indigenous origin, of melanated indigenous origin, who don't know who they are. Dicey, that guy, uncensored Guyana, Dr. Love, wherever. Attorney General Anil Nandalal Barjatio and Orphan Ali, the fraudster. These people, they're using the state media and specific private media houses that support.
Really,
Come on, give thanks, you know.
Yes,
this point is somewhat validating. And I would argue, because when it comes to the law, I can assumption when it comes to the law. Yeah, he's breaking down the legislation He's talking about the law. He's not really getting the fullness of the understanding of what he read. That America and Guyana have an extraditional agreement. Said earlier on the show, the grand jury from Guyana made an application to the grand jury in Florida concerning these people. But based upon the evidence that was given, whether it is factual or not, was an application made on behalf of these persons that were mentioned. So based on the evidence that was provided, they proceeded investigate this application that was made by the government. But because of the crime that was committed, partial crime was committed in Guyana that wasn't enough evidence because it's a sovereign country that has its own rules and its own laws, wasn't sufficient. That's why Mae Thomas, they didn't even bother with she, because her incident that she created was in Guyana. America cannot business with something that has occurred in Guyana. Allegations were made. An application was made by the legislators, MPs, but it wasn't ruled as a law because the speaker didn't sign off. It wasn't, you understand? It was an application that was made. So he's not doing a good job in articulating the information. He just takes something and run with it. And then another point that I want to make, he's somewhat affiliated with these people because he's giving specific names and he's referring to somebody as Tiger. So you are now somewhat saying that you have credible information. Whose credible information are you providing? These people information that they have given to you, this Tiger man given to you, that you pushing this information. So it's not nothing, it's a null void reason and he upon right. I would argue with him if I have the chance to. You understand? Because you're not articulating to the people. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty. Allegations were made. This is the first thing you gotta come to the realization. An allegation from the grand jury of Guyana was made to the grand jury in the United States. This is the first argument. Whether it's facts, they had something to run with. I even mentioned on this program, the FBI, the CIA, the DEA, it's people that is watch you for years. It's not a 1 year, it's not a 2 years, it's not a 7 years. It's years these people is watch you. But they realize that this is not the people they want. It's bigger fish for fry. But they are somewhat affiliated. So if they hold their wing, it could lead them to the bigger wing. These people met with these people in Barbados. Signed a deal, they cut a deal. Them is not the big fish. GRA didn't have sufficient evidence. You understand? They know they had an office in these people building. They are somewhat corrupted in a way because you play in both sides. You play in America and you play in the Mohammed's family. Because these people give you a space in their building and you undercover investigating these people. So that automatically showed they're corrupt. So they had to free themselves from this frivolous charge and the allegations that was made against the Mohammeds. So that was considered a null void allegation. So they had to drop that because they ain't gonna stick. And for number one, it happened in a sovereign country. It didn't happen in the United States, it happened in Guyana. So he's not doing a good job in articulating, my brethren. He's educated people he's talking to, but you could pick twos and twos. But he's affiliated with them, is this agenda he's pushing for them. Because he's getting too much information from this man we call Tiger. So it's not credible information, it's also and tabloidism. There's no such word. It doesn't define. So you can't make up a word and then give the people that and telling the people. Tabloid is a device. It's an iPad, it's a tripod, it's or whatever. It's a device. So if I'm taking some information from my tabloid, how you gonna call it a word? Tabloidism. Really? What school we going to? Yeah. So when you come in, you gotta come good, buddy. Because like I say, you know, the educated people out here, so you understand? And I would argue with him as far as the law and the way that he articulated this scenario, which he just took a paragraph from what the book was defining and just run with that. But you gotta have you gotta get more notes to go with the notes where you got a body, because it's just a partial note you're giving me from the explanation. So I'm leaving it right there.
Yeah, for right. Yes, I.
That's all right.
Yeah, man.
Support their party to sensationalize the falsities in their
Now we're going after 12 o'clock. Okay, guys. Got 10 more minutes in here and then we out.
propaganda about the Mohammeds and the Mohammed's case. Right? Now let's unpack what's real, what's exaggerated, and what's simply not possible under Guyanese and US law. Let me unpack and we get into what is legal, what is possible, what is not possible, right? What being exaggerated, right? Let's get into it. The extradition question, can the Mohammeds be extradited? That's one of the questions in the topic for tonight. Can the Mohammeds be extradited?
Yes, lifestyle.
I feel your pain, my brother. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, my man say, for these people that is gonna come and write these things out and understand, go and deal with the facts. Understand? You hear my man say, you hear my man call them? These ignorant, disease, stupidity people. So which means it's a disease with when it comes to stupidity and ignorance, big man. You understand? The only body else is behave like critics, understand? And Guyana calling this man a criminal is Jagdio. Here Jagdio be saying, how come the police ain't locking up this man? How come this man driving on the road with this car? How come this man ain't get bail? How come? Understand? Only person that we see talk when it comes to America, understand me? This white woman in America that's the ambassador. And it's two things she say, understand me, that makes sense. First, before the election, it will be very bad if this guy will make president, understand me, etc., etc. Y'all gonna check your facts. I ain't come here to give you all the information. And then when the election done, when she come back and say, don't worry with that, we will find a way to work around that. We working with 7 other leaders that get sanctioned, right? Right? Everything adding up, my brother. Understand? We know that when Jack Diogo facts on people is there. When Jack Diogo saying that, look, this man is a criminal and he's this and that, it's just like if me and you's friend, brother, and you went for a certain deal, thing, and you go against your word because I can call you a criminal. You understand? I can call you a criminal, but it's facts. This is brother that talking is a brother is my brother from another mother. We dealing with facts. We dealing with ignorant, diseased, stupidity people. Bang, bang.
Jesus Christ. Hey, like I said, calm. I'm gonna stop shooting up this show, man.
Now let's look at Guyana's extradition law. A fact check. Here is fact check for you. Guyana's extradition system is governed primarily by our Extradition Act, which is referred to as Chapter 1004. Now, this act is basically bilateral treaties that they inherited and amended after independence. They inherited it from the British. The United States Guyana Extradition Treaty reaffirmed in 1990, in the 90s, sometime in the 90s, but it's 1990 sometime, right? And it allows for the extradition only of offenses recognized as crimes in both countries. Now you hear the Dujan, the line name, right? Dujan and some other persons talk about something called dual criminality principle. Now, in order for the extradition treaty to work, you have to have what you call dual criminality principle. Let me use a very simple one. I'm here in the US. In the US, smoking marijuana is legal. Cultivation of marijuana is also legal. Selling of marijuana at a shop is also legal. But as I said, there's certain legal processes. Remember I told you illegal. If something is legal, it requires a contract, right? If something is legal, it has to get a contract. So therefore, these individuals have to enter into a legal agreement with the government.
Hello, good morning.
Fire. Blessed, good day to you. I just send you something earlier and I send you next one. Mohamed went back to court this morning again and like the magistrate threw out the court and say he ain't supposed to leave the country no more. Just send it to you.
This thing was this morning.
Yes. And the the case so the US can't get in no more. I listen to you and I listening though.
Don't worry, none. Everything good. Yes.
Yeah, blessings.
I don't know. We got the show tonight, so we can't play everything today or no. So tonight we're gonna follow up back with the court days for today and all these things. You understand, people? Yeah, man, it was a pleasure being here with you. It is the time we gotta pull the curtains down. You don't know what's going on. Is 11:56 right now. You know it must be 12:56 on your end. So you don't know what's up. We're gonna pull the curtain down wrong here, so we're gonna be back here tonight. You understand? Same time, 8:30, up in the building running. You don't know, 8:30 to 10:30. We will be going tonight 2 hours. Remember, in the evening we're giving a 2-hour show. In the day we give a 3-hour show. So you don't know right now we're 3 hours 22 minutes into it. So you don't know what's up, guys. We're gonna be here tonight. You understand? Peace and love. Thanks everybody will check in. You understand? Catch me tonight as we continue right here. Peace and love, guys.